It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, good morning. Welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Wednesday, Virginia.
Happy Wednesday. I notice it's a full moon out there, so be careful.
Okay.
If you have full moon sensitivity,
Yes.
you may be a little wonky today, like my daughter Magnolia. I already texted her.
Okay, yeah, she's got that full moon sensitivity.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jbird's even here today. It looks like we got a mime instead. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Somebody's mime costume came in from Amazon.
This is going to be an interesting thing for the radio, isn't it?
It is.
So here's how it's going to go. I'll be Jbird when I'm on the air, but during commercial break, I'm doing the work.
Oh, okay.
With my mimeism, it's time to start going to the next level. And I want to thank the mime community who's really taken me in and embraced me with this whole miming. They've been great.
They have a community, huh?
There's a mime community. They don't say much, but when they do, it's very effective.
It's a silent community.
Yeah, and I will need help. I'm down to 3 names that I really like.
Okay.
And I want y'all to vote, the people to vote.
Okay.
Tell me which one you like the best out of the 3.
Your
Okay.
official mime name.
Yeah, but I've been doing the work. And
Okay.
I got to tell you, I am not good at makeup.
It's all over you.
It's like they said. They told me the first month is going to be the hardest, i.e. makeup.
Yeah.
Learning a routine. I've roped Denny's into this mime world.
Oh, with your invisible rope?
It's very invisible. And
It's the only thing he and Wonder Woman have in common.
I got to tell you, I'm more peaceful. I'm freer as a mime. Sometimes I'm loving it.
It is kind of freeing when you don't have the whole urge to speak.
There's no pressure to speak. That's
You're
what's
right.
great.
It does make things a lot easier when you do have that. It's not great for radio, but you're right. It is going to be interesting to see. Now, can you give out the 3 names that you're working with here? What do you think you're going to go with?
it's Mute Loaf.
Okay, Mute Loaf.
Mute
Okay.
Loaf. Instead of Meatloaf, Mute Loaf. I kind of want to keep it with the food theme.
Okay.
The Silent Sicilian
Okay.
Okay, I like that you worked in a sponsor.
or Muty McFly. Play on Marty McFly. So you got 3 to pick from. I kind of like Mute Loaf.
Which of those do you like least, Virginia?
They're not. None of them are good.
The Silent Sicilian?
I mean, that one's okay. I guess out of all of them, that's the least offensive.
I love Mute Loaf. Don't ask Virginia. Ask the people.
Right.
She's gonna poo-poo on everything.
Yeah,
so.
you're right. I'll ask the people.
You're basically asking the Joker.
Yeah.
We're different kind of clowns.
Ironically.
Yeah, we're different kind of
You
clowns.
look more like the Joker than me, but yes, I definitely have his
What are you
attitude.
talking about? I spread love.
Okay, so you've got Mute Loaf is one. You've got
The Silent Sicilian,
the Silent Sicilian, and then you have
Muty McFly.
Muty McFly. Okay, Muty McFly. Okay, so Jbird needs a mime name. Now, what does this entail when you get into miming? Do you actually go perform anywhere? Do you just walk around the streets in a mime get up? How does this work? What is the goal?
I know people hate sports analogies, so I'll keep it quick. You know how
Yeah.
a pitcher's got many pitches?
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
to throw
yeah.
off the hitter.
Right.
This is just another pitch in the KVJ arsenal.
Kevin's the hitter.
All of a sudden, oh man, the mics go out. We need some entertainment. Well, let's get Mute Loaf out there to entertain the crowd, the nice people, while we
Right.
work on the microphone or the tech issues. Not that we've ever had anything like that happen before.
So you'll be standing in the wings always in your mime costume.
Yes, it's almost kind of like Superman. I can't leave home without it.
Okay.
It's a change of life.
Yeah, but he can change super fast on the fly in a phone booth. How long does it take for you to get in and out of mime paint?
I got to get quicker. But it's a change in life. Virginia can relate. She's going through menopause. I'm going through mimopause.
Mimopause.
It's just the way it is.
This is how he manifests his midlife crisis.
I know. Some people buy fancy cars. They go out with younger women. I turn into a mime.
Some would say you spiral into a mime.
I love it. I'm losing my mime, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Okay, well, we got the people voting right now on the options, and so far, early on in the running, the Silent Sicilian is running away with it.
Coming to the stage now, the Silent Sicilian.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all.
I like that one the most. And you can have like a little Italian flair to it somehow. Like put some little Italian flags on your little mime shirt.
I can go real pizza with that one, which I really like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm working on a pizza mime routine, so to speak.
The Silent Sicilian's the way to go.
Boy, that would be something, too. If the mime had a pizza thing, and then the mime could somehow introduce Captain Crust, and then Captain Crust comes right out on this. Can't you see this, Virginia? I mean, they could do a two-person act back and forth where the Silent Sicilian does a little bit, and then Captain Crust comes out on stage.
I'm way ahead of you, Mr. Alston. Already thought of this, and I was going to add in Hulk Hoagie, Lana, and Beetlejuice as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's going to be a one-man show.
We put Gibby Darlington in, too. I miss him.
The audience doesn't really remember Gibby Darlington, but I can bring Gibby back.
Yeah. I thought he had died.
There's rumors he died in a crazy bull riding accident.
Okay.
That's a rumor, though.
Okay. Some people believe you might be losing your mime.
Listen, mime will tell.
Yeah, it looks like it's the Silent Sicilian.
Okay, the people. I love it.
That one ran away with it. The second top option was hate them all.
Hate them all.
But
good. This mime's supposed to bring out emotion, good and bad. You either want to hug me or punch me, and I'm here for both of them. You can do both. Punch me, then hug me.
We don't need any
Don't
violence.
Tell people that. They will really take you up on it.
No, you're right. Don't punch the mime, please.
Please. He's just out of the hospital.
He can't even scream.
You're right. That's a goal. If I do get hit, my goal is not to make any sound.
Yeah, you're right. That's just kind of demented. We've actually had a pretty dry, rainy season. Like, I was just thinking this last week, I was like, gosh, I haven't seen rain in quite a while. And typically you see rain every single day. And then better part of this week, we got back to the normal weather patterns where my dogs get scared in the afternoons, which is normal. And then we got a little bit of moisture. But then apparently we're going to get dry again with Saharan dust coming back in. We got this El Nino going on as well that's kind of drying things out. Now, hopefully that means for a calm hurricane season, but it's also meaning for some drought. So we'll see how things go.
I know, man. This drought's killing my plants and stuff. I got to water constantly.
Yeah, I know. It's the same as my house, too.
Mm-hmm. You said you almost met your end, Virginia, trying to water some plants yesterday.
I guess I should be more afraid of lightning, but for some reason yesterday, I was taking my plants and putting them out on the front porch because I wanted them to get natural rainwater. It's way cheaper than city water. So I put a bunch of plants on the patio, and as I'm out there doing it, lightning strikes the light pole 2 houses down from my house.
Oh, wow.
It was so loud and so bright and so instantaneous. I thought I had been struck by lightning. Like the sound and the light happened at the same exact time. And I looked up and the light pole was like,
this was yesterday, you said?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Not to out lightning bolt you, but the day before, same thing happened to me. I was outside sitting on my patio, and thunder and lightning right by my neighbor's house did the same exact thing. I jumped back. It was so
crazy.
Up close.
It's crazy when you're that close. I've never been that close to lightning.
Neither have I. That's weird. That happened to both of us.
Yeah.
Maybe it's us.
Yeah, what's God trying to tell us? Do not do the mime bit.
Too late. You had a full face of makeup. It's committed.
I didn't listen. No, it is wild. I've never been that close.
Me neither. It scared the crap out of me.
Went right in the house.
And then I was like, what are you doing? Why are you out here anyway? Because lightning can hit you on your porch.
Yeah. Now, if you were in the mime costume and got struck by lightning,
And there'd be a dead mime in the road.
And you're having a cardiovascular attack and you're clutching at your heart, but you couldn't speak. Would people think you're doing an act?
It's so weird.
Or do they think you're dying? Like, what is the reaction when a mime is clutching his chest after being struck by lightning?
That's crazy you said that, because when I was driving here to work today, I was by a semi, and I go, imagine if this semi just accidentally ran me off the road. I got into an accident and I died as a mime.
But you'd be on the side of the road trying to flag down help, and people would be like,
I'm not stopping for that crazy guy.
why is this guy like doing such an act at 5 in the morning?
Well, because you can't give up on the act. You gotta, if you're doing the mime, you gotta die the mime. If you're in the mime outfit, that's respect to the miming community.
Horrifying for the children driving by.
Or even if I just got a ticket dressed like this, that's an automatic body cam. That's a body cam video.
They'll probably just take you in for questioning just to be sure.
Now,
Something's not going on.
If I get pulled over, do I just not say anything?
You got to say something.
I have to break the act.
I think you have to break the act for the police.
Yeah.
Don't give them a fake ID. We should just air.
Yeah, just to remind you, Florida is the lightning strike capital of America with about 7 lightning deaths per year.
Dang. Let's not be
More
in
than any other
that.
state, yeah.
Let's stay inside. Even if you want to water your plants like a moron, realize that is not smart.
And anytime we talk about lightning, I always remember that one phone call we got from Station 1 where that guy called in and really claimed he got struck by lightning, I think 5 different times.
Something like that. Yeah, it's almost like once you get hit once, you become supercharged and it just seeks you out.
Well, we've heard that. It wasn't just him. We've heard that from other people that have been struck multiple times, because after you get hit once, like, you're just charged up for life?
Yeah, I guess so. Coming for you, baby.
Technically, if you're sleeping in your bed, could a lightning bolt just strike through your house and get you?
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends upon what's going on. But yeah, people have been struck by lightning inside of their house. Sometimes it can come through the plumbing. People have been doing dishes right there. And, you know, you got conductive pipes, and then you got water, and you got a window that it could come through. So, yeah, it's a real deal. It's like a great equalizer.
Respect the lightning. That's what I was reminded yesterday. And that's why I think we're here, to give you this gentle reminder as well. Respect the lightning. Don't be outside.
Storms have a way of humbling humans, don't they?
Oh, my God.
Especially if you've been living wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if you know you ain't been doing good things, you've been cheating a few people here and there, you're taking one too many cookies out of the jar, you know, things like that. That's just God's great equalizer. He's got a lightning gun. He's not afraid to use it. Well, this is the kind of stuff that people complain about when it comes to motorbikes, e-bikes, scooters, a lot of things like that on the road. I don't know that anybody necessarily has an issue with them. It's just how they're being used. And one of the things that I know annoys a lot of South Floridians is the kids that are on the motorbikes that you see out there, which I don't think are street legal. But yet they're always on the roads and they don't seem to have any kind of issues.
You mean like dirt bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not street legal, correct?
I don't think the ones in my neighborhood are, but man, do they look fun.
They do. Yeah, they do. You know, on this, they're great off-road bikes.
Right.
I just don't know that they're really made for the city. And the thing is, you know, when I grew up, we did a lot of the dirt bikes. We did it, though, on trails. We did it out in the country. We didn't ride those things in town. They just don't seem like they're fit, because I think they try to ride them like they're off-road bikes on a road.
Right.
And that's what happened right out front of where the Miami Heat play, the Kaseya Center.
Ooh, that's a busy area.
Yeah, saw a video. There was a kid on one of those dirt bikes, and he was pulling a wheelie for his friends, showing off. Now, the light was red, but when you have a sweet wheelie going on, Virginia, you can't cut it off.
No. Oh, no.
I mean, even if the light's red. And I think you can probably predict what happened.
A car hit him coming the other way. They had the green.
Just plowed him. I mean, it was clearly red. He just didn't even, just right through.
Did he make it?
He was down the ground. I think he did. I think he just got kind of banged up. Hopefully learned a lesson. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. You know, we'll see what happens.
How old were you when you rode a dirt bike?
I was probably, I quit them. I think it was probably around 5th to 8th grade, somewhere around there. I was riding them. And my final one was I got into a dirt bike, and either I got excited or the throttle stuck. And I mean, I was a lot younger than that. I was probably 4th grade when I did this. And it got stuck, and I wound up ramping a creek, and I hit a tree on the other side.
Oh no!
It's kind of badass, though.
It was kind of badass, but yeah, I had basically a tree imprint on my face for about 6 weeks.
No.
So dirt biking wasn't really your thing after that?
I kind of realized pretty quick early on that I'm not a very good country boy.
I'm not built for this.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm going to go to the city.
I was just a city kid born in the country. I had to work my way through that. Well, there's a lot of people that are complaining about some of the things that are on the roadways. We've had extensive conversations about this, and sadly we just keep hearing stories. The e-bikes are just a different thing, and maybe it fools people that you see somebody on what looks like a bicycle, but it's going faster than what you expect. And maybe that's why we have some of these collisions. Maybe when you're on the e-bike, you just feel more invincible. We had a 38-year-old in Coconut Creek that got hit by the tri-rail.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's like, Brightline, I see you and I raise you.
Dang.
So, yeah. So look, when you have these bikes, it can turn anything deadly. So, we got all that going on. And now there's one Florida town that said, we've had enough. And I don't know if this is too extreme. Some people say it is. In Deltona, their city commission has approved a new ordinance banning anyone under the age of 18 from riding e-bikes, motorized scooters, mopeds, and similar micromobility devices within city limits.
Can they do that? Because it's their own policy. Is that the law?
I believe within that town, they can do what they want when it comes to the road rules. Now, you couldn't break any state or federal laws or go against that, but I believe that municipalities are allowed to make their own city rules when it comes to things like that.
It sounds like it's one of those older communities.
Yeah.
Like a retirement community. They don't want none of that heat anyway.
They don't even want you playing a basketball game.
They do not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the makeup of Deltona is like as far as people goes. But, yeah, they say the goal is to prevent future tragedies. And some people are thinking this is a little bit much, including 16 and 17-year-olds who actually have driver's license and saying, okay, so I can drive a car, but I'm not allowed to ride an e-bike or a motorized scooter or even a moped. That make sense. And I don't think that does. Does that make sense? Can you work that out in any way in your mind? Other than, I get they might be more reckless on them, but how do you give some kid a car, but then you can't give them a moped?
There's a lot of things in this world, Kevin, that doesn't make sense to me.
I see what you're saying, but also I think a car is way safer for that kid than a moped or a dirt bike or an e-bike that goes over 20 miles an hour.
But I see what Kevin's saying. So I'm allowed to drive a large truck, but I can't drive.
Right. I mean, that can be a
I'm
weapon.
legally allowed to drive.
You can kill lots of people with a vehicle.
Yes,
as you
can.
have seen, you can cause a lot of death.
Sure.
You can kill yourself, and maybe you can get someone else to ride off the road. But if you're on an e-bike, I think the fatality list is going to be a lot shorter than you giving a 16 or 17-year-old a car. Yeah, to me, that's baffling. I don't get that. I don't know how you do
Well, it's kind of like somebody that can fight for your country, but then when they get back, they're not allowed to have a beer if they're not 21. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Right, that is
wonky things.
crazy.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yes. Now, the ordinance also requires riders to use bike lanes whenever available. When they do this, sidewalk riding is only allowed when no bike lane exists, and adults accompanying children are exempt from that restriction. And you must go 15 miles or less if you're on the sidewalk. That kind of stuff I'm okay with. That all sounds pretty rational to me. Banning the 16 and 17-year-olds from getting on an e-bike or a scooter, to me, that seems a little bit insane.
And that's you grew up in that community. You're a dirt bike kid.
I'm a dirt bike kid, yeah.
It's hard.
I was a moped kid.
They could have had like an accident or something too, and the community is just like, okay, no more deaths. We're going to go extreme on this one.
Well, here's what we always do. We go from non-regulated to over-regulated in the snap of a finger. And it just seems like, why are we not putting more ordinances on the books that make sense? Because when we don't, and we continue to allow these deaths and dangerous situations to occur, then all of a sudden we ban it for anyone under 18 is not going to ride it. It's just, then we do things that don't make sense.
Well, that's why I was asking, is it a policy or is it a law? Because, if you go to the mail place, what's it called? I can't
Post
think of it.
office?
The post office. You go to the post post
Or the
office.
female place, too.
You go to the post office, their policies you can't film in there, but technically, legally, you are allowed to film in there. So law trumps over policy. You could have your policies in place, but if the law in the book, if it's a lawful thing, it's going to trump the policy.
Well, this is a city ordinance. So
That's what I was wondering if it was a community.
It's a city ordinance that bans anyone under 18 from the e-bikes, motorized scooters, mopeds, and other micro-mobility devices.
What's the process on that? When you start changing laws, you have to go through a big...
City Commission did it all by themselves. They're good. Yeah. I mean, within your own little community, you can do the laws pretty quick. And that's what they are. That's why I've just kind of been pressing. To me, what makes the most sense is over the age of 14, you can get out of these things. I like helmets. I like going through an actual test and passing a test. And it almost kind of be your training wheels to getting a car. To me, it makes perfect sense. I'm okay with you got to stay in bike lanes. I don't think that these things should be on sidewalks. Definitely not over 15 miles an hour. And I've seen people going 25 to 40 miles an hour on sidewalks.
On the sidewalk, yes.
That's madness.
They're hard to judge.
Madness.
You can't tell sometimes how fast they're going until they're right up on you.
Sure. It just seems like all this is common sense. And either towns are not regulating at all or they're over-regulating. Can we just do something sensible in this country for once? Somehow find the middle ground? Because sensibility lies typically in the middle ground. We just cannot find that in this country. I don't know why. Not going to be long at all. You got back to school shopping, and then next thing you know, it is time for the kids to be heading back. How does your son Rocco feel about going back to school, Virginia? Has he brought it up? Is he just trying to pretend like it's just not going to happen?
We had a moment in the kitchen yesterday because I looked at him and I said, hey, buddy, you realize you only got 2 weeks left till you go back to school. And he was like, what?
Oh, wow.
The number he wasn't ready for. 2 weeks, and that just knocked him. Yeah.
Got real for him.
It got real, and he's not happy. He's loving his summer of chill.
Does he not like school, or once he gets into it, he's down with it?
He doesn't mind the school part so much. I think it's just maybe like the other kids. Here's the thing about the other kids.
Yeah.
They are unpredictable.
Yes.
They are cruel.
Loose cannons.
They're loose cannons.
Yeah.
Sometimes they,
primitive.
Primitive.
Yes.
They want to hurt other kids.
Right.
He likes
Barbaric.
law and order. Both of my kids are very much like they want rules, they want law, they want order, they don't want mischief, they don't want crazy.
So opposite of you?
I'm like, how is that possible?
Both of my kids do not want kids to be in charge because they don't trust other kids.
Huh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Kids are coming for us, y'all. So I see his point.
Well, I think, he's a little bit more on like the computer nerdy intellectual side. He likes like technology, and he prefers computers over kids.
Right, because
and friendships.
You control the computers, you can't control the kids.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it's because he's learned through encounters with kids at school that sometimes these kids can be mean and cruel. And he's like, I'm good. I don't need these heathens, these peasants. They can't do anything for me anyway, is the way he looks at it. He'd rather hang out with teachers. If he got a pass into the teacher's lounge to go hang in there and have his lunch, he would be delighted.
Pure heaven, huh?
Yeah.
They still do the teacher's lounge thing where all the teachers kind of stay there, eat their lunch. I remember back in the day, they would smoke in there.
That's a wild concept.
You would walk in and you'd see some smoke that was kind of visible to the students.
If Rocco was allowed to go in there, that would just make his day.
Yeah, it looked like a bar. I remember when the door would open in the hallway, just smoke would come flying out of the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, and there was always rumors of two teachers kind of hooking up together. And there was one time I walked by a classroom. They thought everyone was gone, and the guy was giving the other teacher a neck massage. And they saw me walk by, and they both stopped and did that awkward. Oh, yeah, it was going down, Virginia.
I'm sure teachers are still very much hooking up, the married ones and the unmarried ones.
I guarantee you there is absolutely drama with romance or hooking up with teachers.
There's teachers right now that are going back to school soon are like, uh-oh, I got to see that one. We hooked up. I hope they haven't told anybody.
There's teachers listening right now going, yeah, they're talking about me right now.
Yeah. Well, before we send the kids back, we want to hook them up with some Rapids water park tickets and a $100 Visa gift card from Love the Palm Beach's final week for Denny's or Animal. And we got Claire on here from Wellington to play. Hello, Claire.
Hi.
How are you doing today, Claire?
Good.
Good. You ready to play Denny's or Animal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play an animal noise here for you, and you got to tell us if it's the real animal or if it's Denny's that's making the name, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the first thing we got for you. This is a mole that is digging a tunnel. This is a mole digging a tunnel.
Is it me or is that mole using a shovel?
Yeah, the mole might be cheating a bit.
It's probably a little spade.
You think so? Is that what it is?
Probably not a full shovel.
Yeah, you can.
And it sounds like it already got to the cave or the hole or whatever.
It is, yes. It sounds very very expansive down there. What do you think about that, Claire? Is that going to be Denny's or Animal on that one?
I think it's Denny's.
You think that one's Denny's? Well, you would be correct. That one is.
Yay!
Denny's, yes. That is him making the sounds of the mole digging the tunnel. Now, I've got here for you a zebra in the wild. What do you think about this? Is this a real zebra, Claire? Whoa, okay.
Sounds like Jimmy Fallon laughing.
It does.
Does he have Justin Timberlake on again?
He does, yeah. That's what it cracks him up.
He gets so giddy and happy when Justin Timberlake's there.
I love you, JT. I love you. I love you.
They're BFFs. Okay, what about that one, Claire? Is that Denny's or Animal?
I think that's Animal.
That one is the real animal. Yeah, that's what a real zebra sounds like.
Nice
You're on fire
job.
today, Claire. Okay, one more for you here. We've got somebody that is throwing a boot at a cat that's been meowing on a fence. Claire, is this Denny's or Animal?
Meow. 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 Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's terrible.
Man.
Someone unfortunately connected with the cat, right? Yeah, that's amazing aim.
That thing came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. That's why as a cat, it's dangerous. You never know. Claire, what do you think? Is that Denny's or Animal?
I think that's Denny's.
That one is Denny's as well.
Yay!
You won a perfect 3 for 3 with a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids and a $100 Visa gift card from Love the Palm Beaches. Congratulations, Claire.
Thank you.
Okay, you're very, very welcome. It was just a sad story and very unfortunate. And I think the kid, Colt Gray, was just kind of twisted around and had lost his way in life. And I don't know if there's any getting back to that kid. He is the one that was just sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. He was the school shooter that happened in Appalachia High School in Winder, Georgia. And he had several victims, and it was something where he just wanted to be one of the greatest school shooters of all time. And there were other things that I think kind of got him to the fact that he is never going to be let out on parole or anything. One, I'd seen a clip where one of his victims that he had shot but did not kill was talking about her injuries, and he found it hilarious in court. He was laughing openly at her misery.
Oh my gosh, this kid is sick.
And then even after being put behind bars, the only thing he seemed to care about in conversations was how many people are talking about him, what are the shares and likes, what kind of attention is he getting, do people consider him to be one of the greatest school shooters that we've ever seen? And so that was just really where his mindset was.
That's what they got on that Sharilla girl. They got all those, the girl that crashed into the car. They got her and her mom talking about shares and likes and modeling agencies. This is all in the prison phone calls.
Wow.
All that stuff's recorded.
Yeah, it's unreal that, some humans are becoming so desensitized to anything at all that this is what you'd be going through and be like, dude, you're never going to have a normal life. Like your whole life is going to be spent in prison 4 people are not going to have a life because of you. And that seems to be, if anything, he probably is disappointed he only got to 4.
Didn't they lock up his dad, too, because his dad gave him the gun?
Yeah, and that's what they're looking at. His dad is Colin Gray, and he was convicted earlier this year on multiple charges, including second-degree murder for providing his son the rifle. And that was the one thing that the judge had talked about, saying, look, I do recognize that I think you were conditioned to be this way. I think that your parents enabled you to get to where you are, but it doesn't excuse the fact that you did what you did.
You know, never before have I had to sentence a 16-year-old. Certainly for something someone did when they were 14 years of age. Those who appear regularly in front of me have often heard me lament about the difficulty in sending a young person to prison. Your crimes do reflect permanent incorrigibility, and I will sentence you to life without parole for each of the malice murders that you committed. The slain will not return to life, the injured will not forget their wounds, and a 16-year-old boy will live and die in prison.
Yeah, that's just it. So he's got to go away for life.
I think if you have that attitude where you're laughing at victims' injuries that you shot in court, you should never be amongst the free. Sorry.
You just don't know when it's going to rear its ugly head again.
You've lost your right and you don't care. I don't know what happened to you along your journey, but we can't trust you.
This has happened before in court where just the person that did the horrible thing is laughing and mocking. And it's heartbreaking for the family.
I just don't know how you bring somebody back when they get to that level. Are they just gone for good? I don't know. I would hope not. I hope that there's a path for redemption and somebody can come back from that. But boy, this kid is just, he's not there yet. Not even close.
I've heard some of the bad people in prison talk, during interviews and stuff, and they always say, if I was let out again, I would continue to do what I was doing. It's just something, there's a beast in me that I can't control, and they talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's check mark, throw away the key.
Yeah,
that's it. We're good.
Yeah, and that's the responsibility of a judge.
Yeah.
They've got to protect us from people who just seek to hurt innocent people in society, and this kid had killing 4, wounding 9 others. So, and just then acting the way he did in court, laughing at one of his victims, you just see that this kid is not rehabilitated. And he's not even close to it.
Disgusting.
So. Yeah, we'll never know if he is able to rehabilitate himself because he's never going to be out.
Well, that's going to be between him and God in prison.
Yep.
Luckily, we're not going to have to figure out how he's going to act on the outside.
Yeah. Now, they do talk about, hey, let's not even get there so that we don't have any more school shootings. And Florida is going to be one of these example states for this new pepper gel armed drone that is going to be deployed in schools with the Campus Guardian Angel service. They call it the nation's first active shooter suppression service.
Ooh.
What they will be doing is storing drones in school hallways that teachers can activate during emergencies. The drones will then launch within seconds using sirens, pepper gel, and distraction devices to confront threats before law enforcement arrives. Georgia, one of the states where you're going to see this outside of Florida, has allocated $550,000 in state funding for 5 school districts to participate.
How do these drones know how to shoot the pepper gel at the assailant and not just other students running?
Sure, yeah. How does it determine what is right and what's wrong to go after?
How do you lock in on who the problem is?
I'm sure there's a way to do it that we don't understand. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What if the drone hits the wrong person? But there might be
what
something.
What if the drone hits the responding officers?
Yeah. Those are all great questions, and I don't think we know the answer.
I had seen another service. I haven't seen anything in depth on this, and maybe what I had seen on the video was this service, but it looked like they had a campus somewhere where there are people that then are alerted, and then they get all the cameras, they're activated, and then you have people at a remote location who are away from danger that are navigating this and trying to put the drones in the right place to help out law enforcement, to minimize casualties, and to help law enforcement detain the threat that is happening in the schools. That was the example I'd seen with one. Because otherwise, if you don't have somebody operating it, how do you know? And even if you can see and you understand, it may still be a challenge to be like, okay, who's the assailant here? Who are the victims?
Right. And if you're operating those things, you need to know what you're doing, too. So I'd imagine there'd be some training.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, it'll be interesting to see because, you could argue that you need this in every single school in America. So how many people would it take to do that and deploy, but it could be something where these companies make a ton of money. Now, the people who support it, they believe that any technology can slow an attacker and protect students. So if we can save just even a few lives, it may not eradicate school shootings, but if we can at least minimize the threat, save more lives, it's well worth it. Now, the critics argue that schools should focus more on preventing shootings before they happen, and they say the drones have not yet been tested in a real active shooter incident, so we don't know if they're going to be effective or not. But we have 1,000 school shootings in the past 3 years with 800 people killed or wounded.
Good Lord.
That's a lot, man.
It is insane, and that's why we're here. We're just throwing things against the wall to say, I don't know if it's going to work, but at least it's better than what we've been doing.
Bring on the pepper spray and drone.
Yeah. So, and I would feel better sending my kid to one of these schools saying that they have heightened security against school shooting. It would make you feel a lot better. So we'll see. As kids get ready to go back, they are trying to do everything to keep your kids safe.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Shocking, the police officer didn't let him continue on his way. Tony Romo, when he was pulled over for a DUI, told the cops, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just on my way to go meet my grandma and grandpa. I got to keep going." And the cop's like, you appear intoxicated.
Uh-oh.
Initially, Tony Romo was like, can I call my lawyer real quick? And the cop's like, you need to exit the vehicle, bruh. So, yeah, he did not do the breathalyzer. He turned that one down. So
I think a lot of celebrities are doing that now. Tiger Woods obviously had done that, and I'm wondering if they're being instructed ahead of time by any counsel they take on to say, hey, just in case you ever wind up in this situation, deny the breathalyzer.
I think they do, because once you got those numbers on paper, it's
Right.
official, and then you can maybe try to argue that there was some kind of, I don't know, error on the. I mean, there's a way a lawyer can try to finagle.
Yeah. They were like, maybe you at least give me some room to work. But if you
Right.
slam that door shut, then that's really tough for me to try to wiggle out of that.
they say he's going to lose his license for a year, but what does a rich guy care about that?
Exactly.
Get a driver.
I mean, I think he can afford a Lyft ride.
I would be so happy if you told me I lost my license for a year and I had to have someone drive me around. You know how much productivity I would have in my life just sitting in the back seat answering emails?
That is a big thing, though, I've noticed on DUI body cams, where the person that gets pulled over, they'll say, hold on, officer, I've got to call my lawyer really quick. And they're like, we don't have time for any of that. The one drunk woman said, my lawyer will be here in 20 minutes. The cop goes, I'm not waiting 20 minutes for your lawyer.
Right.
That's not how this goes, lady.
No.
Well, here's what it sounded like with Tony Romo during his DUI stop.
Where are you coming from?
The golf course, and I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay. All right. I'll take a driver's license from you.
You got it.
All right. How many drinks have you had? You're coming from a golf course?
I played in a golf tournament in Wisconsin State Amateur,
Okay.
so it's like a USGA event.
Okay. All right. I'm going to run you through some fields.
What's that mean?
Field sobriety tests. Are you willing to take any field sobriety tests?
Call my lawyer, and then
I'm sorry?
do you want me to field sobriety
Yes.
test
You're
right now?
denying to step out of the vehicle pending field?
I'm just going to call my lawyer.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle.
Here we go. You don't want to step out. I'm going to call my attorney.
I'm going to call my
No. Step out of the vehicle.
I'm not allowed to.
Step out of the vehicle.
So you're going to take me.
Field sobriety test.
I'm still allowed to call my lawyer, right?
You're not.
I'm not allowed
Nope,
to.
step out of the vehicle. I'll take an additional 1017. He's
I'm okay.
not
You're
stepping out of the vehicle for field.
I'll do it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I mean, they're simple instructions,
Well, it's
sir.
hard because, probably once upon a time and over a couple cocktails, his attorney was probably telling him how to handle a DUI stop. And he's like, yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, make sure you call me, bruh.
And I think in that moment, he's probably like, okay, what did he tell me again? God Gosh, I wish I hadn't had that second bourbon before he ran down what to do in a DUI stop.
Also, too, social media has made everyone think they know the law and that they're a lawyer.
Sure.
And a lot of people on social media are wrong, and they think they know.
What? People on social media think they know and they're wrong?
It's amazing. They think if they just scream the term, "Hey, I know my rights," the cop's going to let you go. That's not how it works.
There are just certain things. I think what really did Tony Romo in there, he thought that by mentioning a USGA event, that would give him some credibility because it was like a pro-am that had happened in town. But unfortunately for people that are slurring their words, USGA is a harder thing to say. So what he thought was going to save him, I think, is actually what did him in, because you could clearly hear when it was USGA.
USGA?
It did not come out well. It's like, I think this guy's hammered.
He was doing a soft name drop.
What he thought was going to save him, I think, is what did him in. If you've been drinking, don't go with USGA.
Well, Macaulay Culkin has apparently been meeting with executives at Disney. Do we like this? We are hearing that they are trying to get a reboot of Home Alone kicked up. Walt Disney Studios would do it, and Macaulay Culkin would come back maybe in a role as like a parent instead of the kid.
I'd like to see it for him.
I would too. I cheer for him. I love that movie franchise. I didn't love Home Alone 3.
Well, I mean,
But I loved
how much
one,
more is it?
and I liked 2.
Well, yeah, the idea of the parent, him as a parent, could work. But then again, didn't you learn anything from when you were a kid? I don't know. The more you talk about it, I'm like, I don't know.
They're courting him. Disney Studios are courting Macaulay Culkin big time. He's 45 now, so it would totally make sense for him to be in the parental role and then leave his kid at home. And I think it would be extremely nostalgic if done properly with a great script. This could be a huge holiday movie.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of the elements that you need to make this thing happen. So you don't have Christopher Columbus, the guy who was the director that put together, so many of these great things. He was fantastic in this. You're not going to have Catherine O'Hara, who has passed away, who played his mom. And I think the concept is a grown-up Kevin is dealing with his own prankster son and is locked out of the house.
Wow.
And it just, I heard that premise. I was like, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know.
Let me guess, the Bandit brothers, is that what they call it?
The Wet Bandits.
The Wet Bandits. They've got 2 sons that are also crooks.
I hope they're able to make it good.
You're right. If they have a good script and do it right, it's got a chance. But it also has a chance to be a stink bomb.
I'll go just on nostalgia and just to have fun with it and bring Rocco because he loves Home Alone. Like, I can see where this could be great for families.
But if they get the right writer, director, all that kind of stuff back, then they could maybe do it with the right script. I'm not sure I love the premise of he's just got a goofy son that likes pranks.
I don't know. Macaulay's locked out of his own house and his son's in there. I don't know if I love that.
If they get, I'd imagine they'd have the rights to the old movie, and that's what Cobra Kai did great, especially in the first season. They took the new stuff and they would take the Karate Kid movie and use flashbacks and use the actual movie, so you got that nostalgia, and it made it kind of seem more, I don't know, on brand with the product.
It was more legit.
So if you go, you might see Catherine O'Hara, but you might see her from the Home Alone movie.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Which could work then.
All right. Okay. So you sound like you're all about it.
If it's done right.
Okay.
And finally, the country music star Trace Atkins sat down with Theo Von on his podcast, which I love that podcast. It's so funny. Trace was talking about how back in 1994, his ex-wife shot him accidentally through the heart. I don't think I knew this story. Apparently, she didn't do it on purpose. The ex-wife wasn't really great with a gun, but she was handling a gun and with close range shot Trace Atkins, the country music star, through the heart. And he lived and he flourished still.
That's country.
The 64-year-old is still doing it. He's still relevant.
Unless that's a made-up story they both kind of came up with and said, all right, we'll just say it's an accident, baby.
I mean, that is crazy.
We'll stick with that one.
The marriage to her didn't last, and so the chick that shot him through the heart is now his ex.
I feel like there's something more to that story.
He said it was an accident.
I know what he said. That doesn't mean that's what happened.
Crazy stuff. I mean, whoa, point blank range. And because it was so close, that's what the doctors say saved him, because the bullet went right in and went right out. It didn't have time to mushroom or cause further damage.
Okay.
So because she was so close and she shot him, that's how they were able to save his life. Wow.
He's got one really good jam. You ever hear "Every Light in the House is On"? You ever hear that song?
Yes,
That's
that is a good one. How do you feel about honky tonk badonka donk?
When you start throwing the word honky tonk in a country song and badonky, I'm out.
That's one of my most favorite ridiculous country songs of all time.
That song is pretty awful.
Maybe that's why she shot him.
Yes.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, we're going to see if our students have been paying attention in class. Can they come up with the right answer, or at least make it sound like they have come up with the right answer? We have Virginia, Jbird, and Denny's here to play a round of Am I Close? The ultimate game of classroom BSing here. Got a question for you. You just got to give me an answer. Virginia, can you tell me, why does OZ stand for ounce? You look on a bottle of ketchup or a soda, and it'll say 16 OZ, and you're like, okay, what is that? Oz. And ounce is OUNCE. Why do we say OZ?
Well, back in the day, ounces was actually, there used to be a Z on the end of it. It used to be OUNCEZ. The way that the hip hop would spell it today.
Gotcha,
but that was like back in the day.
If they wanted to measure their gold.
Exactly.
Yes.
If they wanted to be esoteric with their hypothesis, that's how they would do it, with the Z on the end.
Okay, so it came from hip hop culture.
Yes.
Okay, interesting answer.
You didn't finish it off.
Am I close?
You ever have a teacher do that?
Yes, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they motorboated something.
Yeah. The ultimate teacher exclamation
And then
point.
just ask you to leave.
Yeah. All right, Jbird, I got a question for you here. I'm sure you did your homework last night. One of the questions we had on that homework was I wanted you to be able to explain the traffic signal. Why are the lights red, yellow, and green on a traffic signal?
Well, red represents blood. So stop before you get hit, because if you get hit, blood will come out.
Okay.
Of you.
Yeah, green is like, it's green, baby. Just like the color of the money, you're good to go. Green.
Huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then yellow is, it kind of represents urine. And it's like, take it easy. Don't go over this bump too hard. Slow it down, silly goose. You're going to pee your pants. Am I close?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
It does, huh?
So far, I think we're 2 for 2.
Denny's would be the kid sitting in the decks next to you who's always encouraging me. That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, he always encourages all my bad ideas. He's really great. He was telling me how great I am doing at miming. He's like, you really getting this miming down? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm terrible.
I've seen an improvement.
Thank you, Denny's. First month is the hardest.
What's going on over there? Okay, we got a question for you, Denny's. You ever heard the term when somebody's going to go to bed, they say, well, time to hit the sack? Why do they say that? Why do we say hit the sack?
People
Actually has an origin.
I think it originates, it's an old boxing phrase. Before boxers would go to bed, they're all juiced up and amped before a big fight, so
Okay.
it's hard to go to sleep. So they would go and they would punch the sack until they got tired, and then they would immediately collapse into their bed. And it was a way of, winding down.
That's how Buster Douglas beat Tyson.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, it's there in the history. Am I close?
You mean it's there in the history? I mean, it's there in the history.
It's there in the history. You can look it back.
This is clearly an honors class.
Clearly.
This is AP, dumbass.
High-level S-bomb.
Man. Okay, well, I can tell you confidently, we do not have one correct answer.
Rats.
I know. Shocking,
Shocking.
right? But the question, who sounded like they had the best answer? That's what you can let us know right now on the KVJ TV YouTube channel. Go to YouTube And look for the KVJ Show and let us know now. We asked Virginia, why does OZ stand for ounce? And Virginia, you talked about hip hop gold, and they, on the end of the word ounces, they put the Z in there.
Yes. They used to spell it that way back in the olden times as well. And now, we're doing it again with hip hop culture, a Z on the end.
See, I think the more you talk, the more votes you're going to get on how the worse.
I wish you would inherit more of your face paint and just mime it the rest of the show.
He asked Denny's about the traffic lights, or Jbird about the traffic lights, red, yellow, and green. And there was something about urine in there. Is about the point where the teacher started saying, okay, this kid is really just reaching for it.
Yellow, slow it down, baby. You don't want to go over a bump and mess your drawers, as they say in the business.
Okay, all right. And we asked Denny's, why do we say hit the sack? And it was something about punching a bag to wear yourself out to go to sleep. So... yeah, you asked, am I close? Nobody really necessarily was. The question is, how far away were you? Now, why does ounce stand for O-U-N-C-E, ounce, O-Z? Well, O-Z isn't an abbreviation based on the English word ounce at all. It actually comes from the Italian word onza, O-N-Z-A, which traces back to the Latin uncia, meaning 1/12.
Yes.
From hip-hop Italians.
No, not at all. Yeah, it had nothing to do with hip-hop.
I kind of am a hip-hop Italian. I got a rap group.
You're the closest we've got.
Now, we asked Jbird, traffic lights, why are they red, yellow, and green? There was something about blood in there and urine. And it basically just all bodily fluids.
Well, no.
Yeah, except for the green.
Green, baby.
Like money.
Your money, baby. Keep on going.
Yeah, that was not even close. The traffic lights, they use those colors because that's what railroads used to use them for. Back in the 1830s, they adopted red for stop, green for go, white was used for proceed, but they realized a lot of people thought they were just seeing stars, and they kept going and kept getting plowed by trains, kind of like what we're dealing with the Bright Line. I don't know what the excuse is here, but can you imagine white lights in the Bright Line? That wouldn't work out well at all.
No.
Now, they stuck with every light except for white. That was the only one they changed out. And the reason why was because red was ideal for stop because it has the longest wavelength and is visible from the furthest distance away.
Yep. Oh. That's it.
Is that kind of where you were going with? The whole blood.
I kind of give you the abridged version.
Blood or wavelength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's the reason why they went with that. And then the green and yellow just had a clear visual contrast. So they like that because they're easy to tell apart. The first electric traffic signal was installed in Cleveland in 1914. And they say traffic lights are pretty standard across the world. So we started here in America and set it out. But wherever you go, you'll see the red, yellow, green, and it all started here because of railroads.
In America.
America.
Cleveland.
Cleveland, baby.
And we asked Denny's why you hit the sack. The actual reason is it's an expression that originated when mattresses were simple sacks stuffed with straw, hay, or grass. Well, that's fun. You want to talk about bed bugs then. They say the sack, a literal sleeping surface, was also known as hit the hay, which actually came first, but the sack became popular during World War II when American soldiers used it to mean turning in for the night.
Some hay, surprisingly, is quite comfortable.
Is
That
it?
sounds
Okay.
awful.
Well, if you get a little blanket,
Oh, I
and
know.
you put on top of that hay, it's like your own natural bed.
Farm folk will sleep in the barn all the time. That's usually what happens when you go out and do something mischievous. The
I'm
guys
allergic to hay. I will blow up if I lay in hay.
Not your favorite, huh?
No.
I loved it. It felt natural.
Okay.
I kind of want a bed made of hay.
It sounds affordable.
It does sound
Be so loud, right?
Every time you move.
I got to tell you, the voting is pretty even here for who had the worst answer on Am I Close? Technically, Denny's, I guess, had the best, but he only edged out Jbird by 1 percentage point.
Whoa.
Wow.
Look at that. That's a win for us.
39% of people said Virginia had the worst answer with whatever she had to say with hip-hop and ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Z.
Z, yeah. Well, we all got them. These random, strong opinions. What are yours? You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. One text says, if anybody wants to know why Gen X is always mad, which would be our generation, Virginia. We're always mad.
Always mad? I'm not always mad. I'm usually mad, but I'm not always mad.
They said the reason why Gen X is always mad is because they had to replace their record collections with a tape collection, that they had to replace with a CD collection, that they had to replace with an MP3 collection, and now they need a subscription to listen to music.
It's a good point.
It's funny.
Okay.
I have bought a lot of the same Billy Joel albums in my time.
We have gone through 5 different variations of how to listen to our music. You're right, it has been very costly here. Another random strong opinion says, bad singers should only be allowed to perform Just a Friend at karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. I mean, anybody can do that song.
And I think, honestly, there should be another rule in karaoke. You can't go over 4 minutes. If you pick a song over 4 minutes, the bar needs to turn on you. How dare you play Bohemian Rhapsody? I've seen so many terrible versions of Bohemian Rhapsody, and that's a 7-minute song, y'all.
I agree. If I had some karaoke laws, if I were to establish them, no long musical, whatever they do, solos or whatever. If it goes over 45 seconds, sorry.
What's that one Meatloaf one that goes on forever? Is it
There's Paradise by the Dashboard Light. That's about almost an 8-minute song, I think.
That is a karaoke crime.
Right. You can't go over 4 minutes. You can't have either past a 60-second song intro. You ever seen that too, where they have that song and they're just standing there?
Yes.
And you're just like, everybody's looking at you and you're looking at them and they're looking at you.
It happened to me during Van Halen's Jump. I had no idea how long that solo was, and I think it's a minute 20.
It goes both ways. They have a long intro.
Only so many goofy dances you can do.
Well, you had the big star who actually didn't really sing. He just played an instrument, so he had to show off a bit.
Of course.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time. Another random strong opinion says, every family has one chair nobody is allowed to sit in. That used to be something when I was a kid growing up. I don't know if that's still a modern rule today, but it was something in my era where Dad always had a chair and you did not want to sit in Dad's chair. I remember one time I was sitting in Dad's chair and they're like, dude, and he walked in right as I was sitting there like, get up. And he's like, what are you doing with my chair? And I mean, it got heated. And I was like,
you were at a friend's house?
Yes. I'm like, it was just furniture, dude. I had no idea.
No one told me.
Seriously upset. Yeah, they walked in and they could not believe I desecrated this piece of furniture. And then the dad walked in. It was so awkward.
Yeah, that was always a weird thing when someone else's parent yelled at you. You kind of didn't know what to do.
For sitting in a chair. You're like,
There was no sign on it, sir.
He's like, why would you go for the biggest, most comfortable chair? And he's like, is that just what you are? You're rude like that? And I'm like,
no, I like comfort on my butt.
Yeah, I had to explain myself to this old guy. It was rough.
Oh,
yeah,
what a douche. He's a douche.
He really was.
He was trying to break Ralston. He was letting him know this is my house. This is my domain.
Aren't you glad you're not one of his kids?
He's trying to break that puppy.
Yeah, we sit down for dinner. He's like, you sure you want to sit at the head of the table?
Oh, what a douche.
He didn't let it go?
No, he's like, might as well. I mean, you want to take over everything.
Was it one of those dinners that got so awkward all you heard was the clanking of the utensils to the plate?
It was odd, yeah. And I think I was like 6th grade. Like I was kind of young too. So it was pretty odd to come down this heavy on one kid for sitting in your chair.
They were mean to kids back in the 70s.
Really were.
They really were mean to kids, and they were like, shut up and take it.
And there were uncomfortable dinners with other families because other families did dinner different than my family did.
Totally.
So you go over to someone else's house, and the way they did dinner, it could get very uncomfortable.
And there's unspoken rules. Like nobody told Kevin there was like assigned seating.
Right.
Like, dude, chill out. I can't imagine yelling at one of Rocco's friends or scolding him and then keeping it going all night because he sat in a chair.
Yeah, they didn't ever have any problems scolding kids.
No.
In that era. The fact that they loved it. It's almost like, well, I haven't yelled at a kid in a while.
And and a lot of us grew up thinking our parents didn't really like us that much.
I know that their parents definitely didn't like us.
Their parents did not like us.
No, hated us. Hated me, at least. Another random strong opinion. The worst part of cooking is actually deciding what to cook.
That can be troublesome. You're in the mood for something, but you can't nail what you're in the mood for.
It's daunting. It's daunting sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that thing we talk about with choice, that sometimes there's just so much that your mind especially if you've been fried and the whole day has spun you around like you feel like you've been in a blender for 10 hours. And then you come home, you're like,
I'm just going to eat ramen.
Especially if you have to prepare a meal. If you're the one preparing it and then you have to feed a bunch of people, that can be pretty annoying.
I get to prepare 2 meals, Rocco and Panda, because they usually don't eat the same thing.
That's kind of how my family was, too. The older we got, we all started eating our own thing, so it was very tough to kind of pin everybody down for a dinner.
So hard.
Another random strong opinion says, if every brunch is bottomless, you have a drinking problem.
Don't invite me to your dumb brunch if it's not bottomless.
I thought everybody already kind of knew that. Duh. Yeah, if you're always getting down on the bottomless.
It was a dry brunch. Oh, my gosh. What am I, a nun?
Yeah.
Even my great aunt, who was a nun, she got down with the wine.
But when people do the bottomless, aren't they wasted usually? Do people get tore up at brunch?
It seems like an aggressive move because you're already caught into this double standard here where it's like, okay, I've ordered the bottomless. I can get my money's worth.
Exactly.
And as you do that, then you've just committed yourself to I'm getting completely sloshed.
But a lot of places now will put a 2-hour limit on the table.
Well, that's not bottomless to me then.
Well, it's bottomless for the 2 hours that you're sitting there, but then they say...
Okay, so then you got to drink faster?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. That's even better. That's how.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, so I can fight my friend.
Oh, great. Yeah. So instead of stretching 12 out over 4 hours, you get 12 in 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Same amount of alcohol, I'm sure.
I think they were seeing like girls like order 1 egg and sit there for 3 hours, 4 hours.
I accidentally walked into a brunch thinking it was another place, and it scared me. I'm like, I'm not going in there. This is too much going on in here.
On the Lord's Day.
It was so much. It looked like they were playing laser tag, but with champagne bottles.
I love it. Where is this place?
It was so early and bright out. I go, oh my, their Monday's gonna suck.
And another random strong opinion, the song So Easy to Fall in Love sounds like an escort's anthem. Listen to the words, I can't unhear it.
Oh.
It says, I could be the twist, the one to make you stop, the icing on your cake, the cherry on the top. It's heaven in my heart, and we could find you some space. I could be the world to you, the missing piece, that extra sentimental kind of chemistry.
Or you could be talking about a side piece as well.
Or a wife.
Yeah, no, it's something about a wife. No, husband's all right. Nothing that sweet after they've been married.
In the beginning of their marriage.
You're right. Okay.
That's like month 3.
That's month 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. It's a good line there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a forever line.
Virginia quit. She's done. No more Thanksgiving. It's not going to be happening at the Sinicki household this year. What the heck, Virginia? Like, you seem to love cooking, the turkeys and all the stuff. You always have a big Thanksgiving. It's the place to go. I have nowhere to go now.
Kevin, it's where I've been going to Thanksgiving. Honestly, since my mom passed away, it's been my home for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And now it's canceled. Damn, I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to be, this is 2026 is the year of disappointing men for me.
How's that different?
Because Panda loves Thanksgiving too.
How's that different than 2025?
She's really peaked.
Yeah, she's in her disappointment era. What's going on with you?
Yeah, why? What's happening?
Okay, so last year, I like to, when I'm cooking, I watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to watch while I'm cooking. I get so into it. They do a lot of show tunes. You know I love show tunes. They got a lot of current artists and country and pop, and it's a pop culture cornucopia.
It makes you feel cozy.
It does. And then I saw on there, they're like, oh, next year coming up, it's the 100th anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. And I was like, I want to be there for that. I've never been.
Okay.
Even when I lived in New York City, I didn't go to it.
It is a great time of year to be there. Now, we left before the parade, but we went up for last Thanksgiving. And when you just go to the Macy's and you go to Herald Square and all those places, there's just a special magical vibe. They got the chestnuts that are roasted on the sidewalks. Oh, Virginia.
I'm
it is a lot of
so
fun.
excited.
Will the whole family go?
Panda doesn't want to go.
What? So there's a splitting of Thanksgiving.
There's
That's where the controversy's at.
There is a split in the family. Panda and Rocco don't want to go. And me and Magnolia do want to go.
So you're going to split the family up for Thanksgiving? You'll be in 2 different places?
I think so.
Whoa.
And I'm not cooking. I'm so happy. I get a break this year.
So what does Panda and Rocco do about food? Are they going to cook their own, or how's this happen?
They've got a friend named Jbird who will cook up something silent but deadly, my friends.
Silent but deadly.
Are you farting on everybody?
It's a mime term.
Oh my gosh.
Panda and Rocco, if you're listening, I got you. We're
This
gonna have.
mime has gas. What doesn't come out of his mouth comes out the other end.
I may not always say the right things, but I will bring the right food for you boys.
Hopefully you're ordering in.
Who invited the farty mime?
I did that for I had Thanksgiving with the Ralstons one year.
I love it.
Yeah, now it's not going to be. It ain't going to be a Virginia Thanksgiving because you do show it out when it comes to Thanksgiving. You even make me your specialty Thanksgiving pizza.
I know.
Damn.
I know. But this year you have Sicilian oven.
I do.
I'm just tired. I want to break it up. I want to have Thanksgiving where I don't have any pressure and I don't have any responsibility, and I'm just like, F it.
Okay.
I'm going away. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to eat in a restaurant and get waited on.
So no crawfish festival, you're talking maybe?
No crawfish festival coming up in April of next year. Nope, canceled.
Retired that, and then no Thanksgiving.
No Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And also Christmas.
Christmas.
It's not looking good for Christmas.
What do you mean? What are you going to do with Christmas? You're going to cancel that too?
I'm switching up Christmas as well.
What do you mean switching it up?
We're not doing a bunch of gifts and going crazy, buying all this crap.
So you're going to ruin their Thanksgiving and then you're going to ruin Christmas too?
Yep.
What is up with you, Scrooge?
Menopause.
Oh my God.
I got one question, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Are you okay?
What are you? You're going to bulldoze all the holidays.
Definitely. Done. Already decided.
What does your husband and son think about this? Do they know about Christmas too, or are they just still reeling from the shock of Thanksgiving?
They just found out about Thanksgiving.
So they're not even up to Christmas yet?
Oh, they don't even know.
We know before they do.
Panda knows a little bit about
my
my
gosh.
plans for Christmas because I asked him if he's cool with it, and he did say he was cool with it. I'm just tired of buying all these presents, and then it's just this day of like excess, and we've got all this crap, and then now we've got more crap on top of the crap that we already have. I'm like, no, we're not doing that this year. We're gonna go and we're gonna do something. We're gonna have an adventure. We're gonna take a little trip, and we're gonna leave, and we're not gonna be sitting in the house opening excessive amounts of gifts and crap.
That is insane to me. You are killing the whole true spirit of Christmas, which is to spend money you don't have on things you don't need. What is Christmas without that?
I'm done.
You've ruined it.
And don't get too frazzled before you go on your New York trip and leave Rocco behind like at Home Alone. Although he probably would love it.
He'd be fine.
He could totally.
He don't want to go.
He would be just fine.
Wow. Well, there are people that do kind of get what you are saying. They said, yeah, it's so stressful. I love Thanksgiving dinner. I feel like it's my favorite type of food, but man, it just takes so long to prepare. People don't realize that sometimes it's not just that day, it's days, maybe even weeks in thoughts and preparation.
I have to start like a week ahead of time with the brining and the thawing of the turkey, and then all the layers of shopping, and then the prep.
Okay.
And then it's
because it seems like you do it all yourself. Like my girlfriend, her whole family, everyone does a dish and brings it over, so it's not as daunting. If you're the only one really cooking, you can lose your mind that way. You really can.
I don't trust anybody.
You don't trust anybody.
I don't trust anybody. If I'm doing Thanksgiving, I have to make sure it's done right, and so therefore I have to do it.
Okay, so if you can't be a control freak, you're just going to cancel everything.
Yes.
Got you.
Okay. There are people who are saying, I love the concept of traveling instead. We do tend to put too much emphasis on the gifts. Creating family memories is a much better investment of your time and money.
But that's where I am. That's my headspace. I want to enjoy these holidays and not feel overwhelmed and burdened by them. I think I did it years past out of just tradition and guilt and, the kids are little. I've got to make it special. And now, going through menopause, I don't care. I honestly, I could give two S-bombs what anybody thinks.
You're having a hot flash.
Put your fan on.
Get out the fan, Stat.
Do you need some water?
Oh my gosh, she needs to cool down.
Stop caring.
Wow.
Put down the pitchfork and let's.
I'm doing what I want, and if you guys want to come along, great. If not, peace.
I'm not stopping you.
Scaring the hell out of me. I'm not going anywhere with you.
I'm not stopping.
No, not you. I mean the family.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Okay.
Here's what I'm doing. If you want to come, you're welcome.
We know you're talking about the family, but we're still scared. We work with you. I'm 3 feet away from you, and I'm trying to act like a mime. I think you're going to punch me. I don't know. It's a lot, Kev.
Wow. How about that? And I thought that Johnny Depp was the new Scrooge.
Yeah, changes. There's a coming.
Well, if you're gonna be Scrooge, really lean in it.
Oh, I'm leaning in hard, and I wish somebody would protest. I wish one of these little tax deductions would speak up.
Free spirits.
I dare you.
Free spirits might protest, just like Scrooge.
You're right. She needs to be visited, I think.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, the man who is accusing Stefan Diggs of sexually assaulting him has now been ordered to turn over the DMs and all of the proof he has that he was with Stefan Diggs inside his Maryland home in May of 2023, where Christopher Griffith claims the sexual assault happened. He has to hand over flight receipts, hotel receipts, any rideshare receipts, any kind of proof that he has that this encounter happened. I guess Stefan Diggs is saying that it didn't even happen at all. But this guy is saying it did, and he has the proof and the DMs. And so, wow, I guess we will continue to watch this one play out. In other news, Willie Nelson, who owns property and farmland in Abbott, Texas, is now publicly urging fellow Texans to fight against these AI data centers. He says they are invading rural areas. In Texas alone, they are currently trying to build 250 different AI data centers. There's 250 they're trying to push through. And Willie Nelson is saying the last thing we need is a loud, water thieving, light polluting data center anywhere near our towns or any other towns for that matter.
I'm not trying to be a critic here, but I think your Willie Nelson needs a little work. I don't think that's how Willie talks.
You're probably right.
Wow.
You had a lot of energy, too. I don't know if Willie's got that much energy these days.
Last thing we need is a loud water thieving. Is that better?
That's a little better. You're doing the work.
I mean, he's right, though. We don't need no water thieving, AI data centers next to our beautiful farmland.
Okay. Ain't down, huh?
I agree with Willie Nelson. And finally here, it looks like Aaron Rodgers is coming back, but it's just going to be for one season, and this will be his last with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's 22nd season, but he said he's only doing it for this one more year because his imaginary wife said he could do one more year, and that's it.
That's it, huh?
I still haven't seen this Britney chick. Have you? I'm looking everywhere online, and everybody is saying, I guess he keeps her hidden. How do you keep her hidden for so long that no one has ever seen this Britney chick ever out in public?
I thought I've seen pictures of her. I thought in the beginning there were pictures out, and who knows, maybe they scrubbed them. But I thought in the beginning you did see her.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm looking and looking, and I see lots of fake memes of just randos, and then lots of pictures with his famous exes because he's got several famous ex-girlfriends. But I keep looking for him and Britney, or her coming out of the house, or unloading groceries, or something, anything, and I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Is she real? That is a question that is just on my mind. Can I get one picture of these two together?
The real question is, what is real, bruh?
Is she real or is she cake?
I'm looking. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's her or not. There is a photo of him with a woman at a basketball game, but I don't recognize her.
I don't think that's
exes
an old
are famous.
picture.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I don't think she's real. And we just all are like, oh, yeah, she's real. Until I see a picture of her and him, or her coming out of their house, I don't think she's real.
It'd be an interesting move, though, because I think people have been so obsessed about his love life and relationships that if he just makes up a wife and she's never around, he can just reference the wife all the time. They'll stop asking about who he's dating and things like that.
And of course she's okay with him playing another season.
Right.
She's the complete opposite of Giselle. She wants him to go back to football. Mm-hmm. His fake wife, Britney, is going to be so agreeable.
It's kind of nice because you can say, well, my fake wife said this, my fake wife said that.
Exactly.
It's a good excuse. You got to listen to the wife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
We got ourselves a big old winner right here in the state of Florida. The Mega Millions jackpot last night was nearing $800 million with a $344.2 million cash option. And that one lone winning ticket was sold in the state of Florida.
Wow.
Don't have any details exactly where or whom, but if you have a coworker that's not showing up today, maybe it is them.
Hopefully you weren't in that lottery pool with them and then they went missing with the ticket.
Yeah, right. I got to tell you, all that lottery stuff, it gets a little bit questionable because you throw money into the mix and you have verbal agreements where people are like, you never said that. No, we didn't agree to that. And it can create some serious problems here that is quite an entanglement. And our email for KVJ Court is one of these kind of lottery entanglements. Now, it's not a $800 million payout. It's much less, but still, it's a decent chunk of money. Now, the email that we got here that I edited down a little bit because it was very lengthy, but it says, my brother works for me in my company. A few months ago, I gave him some money to get us some lunch, some drinks, and lottery tickets. On the way back to work, my brother starts scratching off all the tickets. Well, one of them hits for a $100,000 jackpot.
Wow.
I don't know anything about this. My brother walks right into work and he said, you know what? I quit. I'm like, what do you mean you quit? He didn't tell me about the lottery ticket, of course. He just says, you know what? I got to sort out some things in my life. I got some personal issues.
That was quick.
Yeah, he's like, I just don't want to be a burden on you as I work things out, but I don't feel like my head is in this right now, and I need to figure out what I need to do with myself. Needless to say, I'm a little stunned because, the morning was fine. All of a sudden, during a lunch break, he just flips on a dime. So I didn't think too much about it. But in 2 weeks, I go to my mom's house and my brother's there. Now, I didn't know he was there because what's in the driveway is a nice new car. So I did comment when I got in there and found out that it was his. I'm like, well, that's kind of odd that somebody quits a job and then decides to buy a brand new car. Now, my mom says, look, you should just be happy for your brother. And then after he left, because we got a little bit of a fight because I started saying, about his car and about why you quit and all that kind of stuff. And I think they might have a bit of a contentious relationship. Mom's always the peacemaker. And I think she sticks up for his little brother a lot. Well, she lets it slip in the conversation. She's like, you need to be happy for your brother that he came into some money. Like, what do you mean he came into some money? Well, a few days later, I'm still thinking about this because it didn't click to me right away, the lottery ticket. And then I started thinking about how many he typically gets, and I realized, you know what? He normally gets like 5 tickets. He came back with 4. like what was going on here. I didn't go through the whole math, but as this is happening, I start to kind of figure it out. Now I'm kind of fuming. This whole thing is going on, and I start pressing my brother a little bit more when I see him the next time at my mother's house. He finally admits to me that one of the tickets that he brought back was a winner. And I told him immediately, I said, I want every single penny that you got off that $100,000. And he's like, well, you know, part of it I don't have anymore. I can't give you $100,000. He's like, how about I give you 10? And he's like, okay, so you win $100,000 off money I gave you for a scratch off, and you want to give me $10,000 of that $100,000? I'm like, no. So I laugh in his face, and I tell him, like, you know what? You're going to be here for my attorney. My mom's like, oh, no, boys, we can't be suing each other. And then he takes off again. My mom's been begging me to drop it, not sue my brother. But I told her that what he did was theft, and I'm not going to stand for it. My wife agrees with my mom, and she's trying to tell me, you know what? Just look at it as like severance pay. I'm like, severance pay? He quit. My brother quit. He left me high and dry on the job. He then takes my money, and why am I the bad guy in all this? I think a good humbling would be great for my brother, and it's exactly what he needs. But yet I've got my mom and my wife saying, no, just let it go. It's whatever. Would you still sue?
I don't even know, like, how much money you guys are going to get after you pay the attorneys now. If you sue, now it's going to be diminished significantly, and you don't get $100,000 if you win $100,000. You got to pay taxes on that. So
yeah, I always, anytime you get that kind of money, I always take like 35% off right in my brain and go, okay, it's not going to be that. It's going to be at least 35% less.
Right. So the money is not like $100,000 still, and then if you pay lawyers, it's certainly not going to be $100,000 still. And here's what I think. I think you guys should split the money fair and half, because he did the legwork that you didn't want to do. Yeah, you funded the project, and you said, get me lotto tickets, but you didn't get off your ass and go get them. He went and got them. So that's a 50-50 split.
Yeah, and that's really where I had questions on this, because I don't know the legalities. And, the lottery stuff gets so questionable. And I'm thinking today of the Mega Millions and people who do these lottery pools at work, or you have a loved one or a family member that goes buys the tickets, and now all of a sudden you're talking about either $100,000 or $800 million. Either way, people get weird when you throw money into the mix. And I've seen people for money that will do things that are uncharacteristic, and I never thought that they would do, or act a way I never thought they would.
Absolutely.
Here's the lesson when it comes to the lottery. If you want to win the lottery, go get off your butt, do it yourself, buy it with your own money, and don't get into these sharing situations. I'll buy if you fly, because the person that's buying the tickets, they're going to feel like they are owed a little bit, because to Virginia's point, they did the legwork. There's something there. They were there getting the tickets, so they're going to expect something. A lot of people would.
Yeah, so I knew that I didn't necessarily have the legal expertise on this, so I got a hold of my buddy Brian Lebovic, and he and his wife Esther are going to explain this. And when I sent him a little bit of the email, he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, this is a wild case. I think there's a lot of ups and downs, twists and turns on this.
Billable hours.
Well, that's it. So the question is, for $100,000, is it even worth it?
Well, you're not entitled to 100. You're not even entitled to 50. You're entitled to whatever 50 is after taxes, which is probably like 35.
Yeah, somebody broke it down. They said with Florida Lotto, the lottery office takes 25% before you leave the office. Then the IRS taxes you on the $100,000 at the end of the year. And after all taxes, you'd end up with about $64,000.
Okay.
So that's really what you got. So the brother's taken, let's say he's even doing taxes, right? I'm not one to guess where the brother is on this, but he sounds a little reckless with his life decisions.
The brother is going to have the IRS looking for him in a couple of years.
Maybe, but he's spent who knows how much of that $64,000 on that car. I don't know if he didn't state if it was a lease or if he bought it outright. So that is the one detail I don't know. But I didn't know even how you approach this. And I got to tell you, some of these lottery things are very questionable to me, and I don't know where the law comes in on this. You think about all the people right now, because the Mega Millions was huge last night. The Powerball jackpot is $663 million at least for the drawing that's happening tonight.
Oh,
So
wow.
people might be today talking about, hey, let's pool our money together.
Until they hear this segment.
The first rule about winning the lottery is telling nobody you won the lottery.
And then you got coworkers, so they might know.
Well, buy your own ticket. As soon as you pool,
Don't pool.
As soon as you pool, you better trust everybody you're pooling with.
I would not pool with that. I mean, there's certain people I would pool with, but you're right. You better know who you are pooling with. But Kevin's right. You think you know somebody. Money can change people, man. And they get real weird with it.
Look, I agree with the mom and the wife on this. I don't think it's worth blowing this thing up to sue. And my first question was, I don't know the legalities of this, but I know Brian Lebovic does. And my first question for you, Brian, is this even worth it? I mean, we're chasing a $100,000 scratch-off prize that is now really $64,000. What would you do if you were the older brother? He wants to sue his younger brother over this. Is it worth it? What is he even going to get?
So it's a spectacular family question, right? Like everybody's got a relationship with their family and how much you want to preserve that. I think that you guys said the older brother was employing the younger brother.
Yes, he was.
So that kind of blows your prospects of future employment, because if you're that stupid that you rip off your family for $60,000 and that's it, that's the rest of my life, I'm retiring on this. That seems like a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying. I want to jump to conclusions.
What kind of judgment does the younger brother really have? The
Right.
younger brother's like, all right, my younger brother's a nincompoop and I am not going to keep him employed. So at a family law level, I guess, like, is it worth it? Probably not. At a collection level, if you're a lawyer, you're looking at this and you're saying, you're going to have to charge the guy to sue the guy. That lawsuit just to get to court would probably be the whole $64,000 of winnings if you charge him an hourly to get it to court and try the case and take the depots and do all that. It could be a lot of money, so probably not worth it there. Plus, collectability. Like, how collectible is a guy that's going to steal from his older employed, the guy employing him, who also happens to be his brother.
True.
So this guy's probably not collectible. The wisdom of a man who runs out and buys a car with it, great asset. That's going to appreciate for you.
You're right. This younger brother really is an idiot.
I would take the $10,000 he offered you, and you're a winner.
Yeah.
At a practical level, take the money and run and be like, dude, I'm sorry that you did that. I'm never going to trust you with anything again in my life, but, enjoy it.
But let me ask you this question, because I think we can agree. I don't think it sounds like the right move to sue, but how does this work? If I had an employee and I said, hey, will you go out and get me some stuff and pick up some lottery tickets? And they do that almost as an errand. And then they come back and that lottery ticket hits. Let's say I'm winning $800 million or something like that. Can my employee then try to sue me and say that, no, I actually purchased the ticket and it should be mine? How does that even sort out with these lottery cases?
It's all fact-based. It's all fact-based. So if it's this employer situation, I think that it could rise to a criminal level of theft against the employer, because the employer gave the employee money. The employer sent the employee on a task. I guarantee you, if there was no winnings and the employee got into an accident somehow on the way, he'd be collecting workers' compensation insurance. So he'd say he was employed at the time that he purchased it.
Totally.
So they could call the cops and be like, he stole it from the business, right?
Oh, wow.
It's business money.
Okay.
Now, it would be that, most likely would be that, if it were an office pool, because there's case law on point with office pools that the Supreme Court said, that's, like pooled money agency theory applies, and you can sue the guy that's trying to run away from it civilly and make it a criminal action if there's intent there. So it's really complex. I mean, at a legal level, it's not a contract case. If it was two brothers and one just said to the other, hey, here's $10, go buy us some lottery tickets. If he says, go buy us some lottery tickets, now it's, us, right. What does us mean? Or go buy me some lottery tickets, but there's offer, acceptance, consideration is what you need for a contract. He offered to do it. The guy accepted the task of doing it, but there's no consideration if there's no reward.
And how do you prove that? When you get to court, if you haven't signed anything and it's a he said, she said, or he said, or you said, no, you said us. No, I didn't. I said me. How does a court even deal with that if you had two brothers trying to say that?
Who's more credible in front of a jury is what it ends up being. And under the standards in the law, right? So the standard in the law in a civil case is not beyond a reasonable doubt, right? It's preponderance of the evidence, which means just a little bit over 50%. So you only have to prove it, and if you're more credible than your brother and the jury buys it, then you win. And that could be either way on that analysis. If one's saying one thing and one's saying the other.
Got Brian Lebovic on here. And my question, because last night we had an $800 million Mega Millions jackpot that hit. One ticket sold in Florida. Let's hope they're listening to KVJ right now. And tonight,
I'm going to go check my ticket now.
Right? Everybody's scrambling.
And then tonight you got a $663+ million Powerball jackpot drawing. Now, let's say people today at work are going to pool the money together. What are the legalities on that? Because I could see a couple situations where some person tries to take more than their share, or one person says, no, I put in more money than anybody else. What do people need to know today listening? If they pool their money for a lottery, how do you not become a victim and wind up with nothing and somebody in your office taking all of it?
So, you have a pool of money, and that means you have a pool of people, which means you have a pool of testimony, right?
Yeah.
And you get 20 people all chipping in, and they're all like, we all agreed to chip in, and 19 guy was like, no, they said they were donating money to my retirement fund, and I just played the lottery with their donations. Who's going to be credible in front of a jury, right? So there's a case in Florida, Browning v. Poirier, that, specifically speaks to these employment pools, because obviously people have thought about them beforehand, and it says, everybody divvies it up pro rata.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that is kind of
what does pro rata mean?
Yeah,
good question.
The amount, like if there's 20 tickets and they win $20, they each get $1.
Okay.
So everybody gets the amount that they put in. So if they each put in $1, but if one guy put in $10 and 10 people put in $1, one guy would get half and the other people would get, 1/20.
Yeah,
or 1/10.
All right.
I'm sorry for the stupid questions. We're kind of dumb when it comes to the law.
Yeah.
No, I know. That was a good one because I didn't admit. Yeah.
We balance our dumb pro rata.
Oh, look at that. You lawyer.
Use it in a sentence. Very nice. All right, Brian. Thank you so much.
Says in the family, too, when she looks at me.
Tell your wife, Esther, we said hello. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
Be good, everybody. Have a great morning.
You too. Bye.
Wow, that's some tricky stuff. See, that's what scares me. I whenever I see people doing those pools, I'm like, man, that just feels like that could get really ugly if that ticket hits.
You're right. I say do it on your own. Now, when you win the lottery, is it reported in the media with your name, or can you stay private with that?
I think some people have remained anonymous.
Yeah, you can be anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
They say what you should do is immediately go see a financial planner, set up a trust.
Tell nobody
Tell nobody. Let the trust claim the money. So if you die, the money still comes in.
What a badass move that'd be, though. You don't tell anybody you won millions of dollars in the lottery. You got it in your savings or whatever, however you do it, and you still go to work. But knowing you've got all that in your...
You should. That'd be the smart move.
That would be the smart way. But is anybody able to do that?
First thing you do is you call attorneys. You get that kind of stuff going on. You get
a Lamborghini.
No.
I would still love to come to work.
You're living in an apartment and you got a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Got a lot of people texting in saying that there are a lot of states that allow you to remain anonymous when you win the lottery, but Florida is not one of them.
Really?
Dang, they blow your spot up?
Damn.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, so whoever won that Mega Millions in Florida last night is, I guess, going to be identified pretty quick. I guess we'll figure out who it is. I'm just kind of see if they've blown up their spot yet. Now, I'd like to know where, too.
Yeah, what's the town?
Yeah, what's their soch?
How would that feel, though, knowing that you won that? I would be terrified.
I would
really
be, too.
Because everybody's all like, how many wolves and sharks are coming after you right now? You think about the scams I get, and I got no money. I mean, imagine if it was publicized that I had $800 million, the amount of people that are coming for me.
I forget what documentary or show I was watching, but they were interviewing people with the kind of like the curse of the lottery thing, and they said when people found out they won the lottery, they'd get calls throughout the night saying, my daughter is dying, we need money, please help us.
Jeez.
And they would really play on the emotional part of my family's dying, can you help me out, kind of a thing.
And I mean, most of us know somebody going through or are going to go through medical crisis. How do you say no to a friend that's crying because their kid has cancer?
Well, a friend is different because you can vet out a friend, but when strangers get back in the day, you look at a phone book, there's nowhere to run and hide. I mean, you could. Isn't that an insane
My phone
concept?
number might as well be in a phone book. I feel like everybody's got it.
You're right. Everyone knows where I live too.
They're coming right to your front door.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
right.
win.
Maybe it was harder back then. Yeah, you're right. What am I talking about?
You are so accessible.
Oh, yeah, you could easily murder me.
Well, we don't know who the Mega Millions winner is, but just know we're watching and looking.
See, that's why you can't tell anybody.
Right, because everybody turns creepy.
It's horrifying.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, 29-year-old Donnie Williams was pulled over last Thursday in Deltona, Florida.
Oh, Deltona.
Yeah.
That's where you can't have the dirt bikes now.
That's right, yeah.
Good recall.
Oh.
Deltona is getting a lot of props on the KVJ show today.
What are they giving you a nickel every time you mention the town of Daytona?
Gosh,
Deltona.
I wish. Well, old Donnie, after getting pulled over, decided to book it into the woods. And the canine dog was like, thank you.
Oh, he loves this.
Away he went after
He
old
can't
Donnie.
wait. He's been training for this.
Yeah. Donnie thought it'd be a good idea to hide in some thick brush with a lot of thorns.
It's always a guy named Donnie, too.
Yeah.
Donnies are a tough one to trust.
Donald's fine. Don's okay. Donnie's in trouble. Yeah, so old Donnie gets tracked down by the canine, and in the body cam footage of the arrest, you can hear old Donnie shouting into the phone because I guess his girlfriend, he called her and is like, hey, I don't know if I'm coming home because I got pulled over. I decided to book her to the woods. This canine cop's pretty damn good. So he calls up his girlfriend, and you can even hear what he's saying to her on the phone here in the body cam footage.
Come out to me! I don't care! Come out to me! Show me your hand! Can you grab my phone, please? No, we'll get it. Man, I love you, baby.
Listen to that dog.
Let me at him.
And then he can't wait. He's like, please, just give me a second.
Just one taste.
And then all you hear is, I love you, baby. I love you.
This dog is breathing in his face.
That dog wants to eat him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I love you, baby. Keep your hands out. That's what's on.
Turn it on your stomach.
Baby, I love you,
Turn it on
baby.
your stomach. Get off your phone.
How romantic. How romantic. He's getting arrested and his face is only beaten by a dog. I love you, babe.
What a catch.
And
What a catch.
he's got the phone on him, dude.
I mean, definitely great at problem solving.
Yeah.
Great when the S-bomb hits the fan, he makes good choices.
That
Yeah.
sounded like a clip of the show Cops right there.
Yeah, it probably could work on cops. Now, I think Donnie was telling his bae that he loves her because he knows he's probably going to go away for a little while. Now, he's already done 2 stints, totaling 8 years. But when they kind of took a greater look at Donnie, he had a backpack. In that backpack was a loaded handgun, 203 grams of meth, 17 grams of fentanyl, and 7 grams of crack cocaine.
Oh, my gosh.
So you might have a little time to think about what he's done.
Yeah, I have a feeling he might be single by the time he gets out of prison. So.
It's going to be a minute
gonna be
before
a hot
he's out.
I love you, baby.
A 24-year-old Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office employee got suspended after an internal affairs investigation found out he did a couple things he's not supposed to do. He was online trying to talk to a girl named Cora and book her for her services. She's a hooker.
Oh, you can't do that on the clock?
I can't do that on the clock. Now, apparently what had happened was he agreed to pay $300 for a 3-hour encounter, and he sent a $150 deposit using Apple gift cards.
It seems like a really bargain basement price. What does Cora look like?
In 2026, that does seem like a little low ball.
Cora probably tore up looking.
Yeah.
$100 an hour? That's really kind of...
What are we doing?
He made a couple of mistakes. One, he gave the escort his home address, but then he got cold feet and he said, what am I doing? I work for PBSO.
After he sent her the address.
Yeah.
He must have got into some whiskey or something.
Bruh.
So soon after he cancels Cora, he starts getting some calls and text messages from somebody claiming to be Cora's pimp, demanding the money for simply wasting her time. The alleged extortionist then sent him his home address, names of family members, images of guns, and a video of a masked person holding a rifle while making threats.
Oh, no. All of this for $300?
Because you had a case of the hornies.
Well, he was supposed to be paying $3K overall.
$3K?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he started with that. Then they came after him and they said, if you don't want to be extorted, you're going to give us some extra money. They started demanding at first $1,000. And that's what he sent in Apple gift cards. Then he sent another $3,000 because they kept asking for it and say, we kind of know your thing and we're going to come after you.
Oh, they knew they could just pinch him and squeeze him.
He is $4,150 in the hole when he finally says, I got to tell my boss.
Oh, man, that's such an expensive night of mistakes.
So while he's in there, the deputies are going over the messages on his phone. He faints.
Oh, it was too much. It was too much for him. To talk about a night, man.
Oh, this is so ugly. I want to crawl away from this story.
Your life has changed so much on one decision you made.
I hope he was drinking.
They had to take
Because if he did all this sober, that is not good.
And you hope he's drinking. You're right.
I hope he's drinking.
Yeah, he got a 16-hour suspension for all this, which doesn't seem like a lot, but honestly, I have a feeling at the end they're like going, this poor dumb son of a bitch.
You got punished enough financially.
16 hours. They gave him a day off for this?
That's unreal.
Oh, my gosh.
A woman in Royal Palm Beach got arrested after deputies say she lit a firework, threw it at a marked Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office patrol vehicle, and then danced in the street while neighbors watched.
Okay, something's not right with her.
Now, this was 38-year-old LaToya Bowles, who was out there at 8:10 p.m. on Sunday, creating a disturbance.
Take some bulls.
Now, I do want to tell her, I don't think it's entirely her fault that she did what she did, because she lives on Rhythm Circle. So how can you not dance when you live on Rhythm Circle?
Okay, I didn't have all the facts of the story yet. Now I get it.
There you go. Now you got a good defense case. Investigators say she ignited a firework, threw it toward a marked deputy cruiser, caused deputies to take cover.
They thought they were getting shot at, you moron.
And then she started dancing.
Okay, out of the two stories you just said, who did it worse? Who had a worse night? The cop?
It's the cop. I mean, you work for PBSO, you're trying to book a hooker, then the pimp flips on you, then you freak out, start giving them all kinds of money, then you tell your boss, then you faint.
You get extorted. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're right, the cop.
You can't tell anybody. Can you imagine the people he works with? Be like, oh, you hear what he did down the hall?
He's forever going to be haunted by Cora.
Yeah.
They're going to bring it up.
Wow.
All the time.
Man. There's an Iowa woman that got arrested on Friday after a witness reported her riding a Husqvarna lawnmower while appearing intoxicated.
Yeah, you'll get a DUI on those.
She drove right into a convenience store named Casey's in Tiffin.
On the lawnmower?
Yep. 36-year-old Michelle Hudson stopped about a mile from her home. Officers noticed slurred speech, poor balance, and bloodshot eyes during the field sobriety test. Her breath test registered under the legal limit, but police believe she was impaired by drugs.
Well, it sounded like she was kind of, doing it low profile style.
Yes.
I mean, talk about just attention.
You don't make the best decisions on drugs.
Yeah, starting to realize that.
Especially that meth. It seems like that one really clouds the judgment.
Yeah, it can. Now, this is an interesting story because we've talked about her before. Her name's Carrie Rawson, Rawson. You may not know her name. You may know the name of her dad, Dennis Rader. But even if you don't know his name, you probably have heard of the BTK serial killer.
Yeah, this is the girl she's been doing a lot of media, wrote a book.
Yes. However, she has just been hit with a domestic violence injunction. There is a Florida petition for a restraining order filed by her ex-husband, Darian Rawson, who alleged a series of terrifying incidents which left him fearing for the safety of both himself and their children, with him writing that Carrie had expressed statements multiple times that her kids are in immediate danger. Now, two things could be going on here. I mean, the fact that she's the daughter of a serial killer and maybe the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, or she's got an ex-husband who says, if I threw out alarming charges, people may be like, Would you believe the daughter of the BTK serial killer could be dangerous herself?
This is messy.
I see you're saying you could weaponize that for your own gain.
Yes, so you don't know what to believe on that. I mean, way to, muddy up the pool right there, huh?
Some people were mad at her because she, made money off of a book, but if she didn't know, and she's kind of a victim herself, if your dad was a serial killer, you had no idea, and you find out in your 20s,
it's not your fault.
That's going to rock you.
Sure. But, he's saying, oh, no.
She needs to call Brian Lebovic.
Yes, she does.
Because this is a messy, messy thing to figure out, and don't even try to do it on your own.
He's saying she's dangerous just like her daddy, and she's saying, oh, no, it's my ex-husband trying to make me look bad just because my dad was a serial killer.
Yeah, this one's
a good lawyer.
This is a little bit messier than that whole lottery ticket.
Wow.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, I asked myself yesterday, can you get fat on salad? Man, I got to tell you, we got that Sicilian oven. You gave me that humongous bowl of salad, which is just insane. I mean, it honestly should have been for like 10 people, and it's something you have in an office. I took it home where it's just my wife and I. And the last 2 days, I've had 2 huge plates of that salad. It's so amazing. I just couldn't stop eating it.
I told you that salad was amazing. It's their #1 seller.
Oh, it's so good.
That's what Chef Andrew said.
I've been eating the wings they brought. It's literally 2 days. I was eating them again yesterday for lunch and dinner.
Now, it didn't have any dressing on it. So I didn't get the dressing.
It's here.
Okay, which is, you know what? And I'm glad because I felt a little bit better. Because I'm like, you know what? I had salad without dressing. And it still was good. It didn't
We put
need
it in the fridge and we forgot to give it to you.
Ooh, I'll take it home. It's a great dipping dressing. Unless you want it,
No,
Kev.
you take it. No, I'm good. That I didn't need. I didn't eat so much salad, but it has like tomatoes on it. It's got with those little garbanzos. Is that what you call those
Yeah, like
things?
a little chickpea.
Yeah, basically is on there.
Roasted red peppers.
Yeah.
There's like a candied.
You did have a candied walnut that was on there, which I'm like, okay, that's not the ideal, but it's,
Don't be crazy, Kev. Don't eat that candy walnut.
Whoa, candy walnuts.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, look at this guy.
nuts.
Watch this guy on a Friday night.
And then olives. And so I asked myself,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, so the last 2 days I've knocked down 4 huge plates of that. And I was like, how much salad would you have to eat to get fat?
I can answer this question.
Okay. I've done the work.
Well, back in the day, my mom and my Aunt Ann were always up and down on all these diets, and they were always doing diets. And Sonny's Barbecue came into town, and they had a salad bar. Well, on their diet, they had to go to Sonny's because it was brand new. Everyone was talking about it. It was the talk of Lake Park.
Right.
Their salads they looked like a 10-pound stack of pancakes.
Wow.
With so much dressing, so many bacon bits, so much cheese, so many croutons. They never lost weight on them. And they'd be like, I'm not losing any weight. I'm going to eat all these salads. And I don't see any kind of a difference here.
Well, you put 1.5 pounds of cheese on it. What do you think's going to happen?
So trust me, you can gain weight on a salad if you salad hard with the dressing.
Not the way you're doing it,
Yeah,
though.
the way you're doing it,
And
you're
that's
fine.
what I was curious, because not all salads are created alike. Because, some people are saying, some fast food salads are worse than eating their burgers. And
Damn.
you're absolutely right. When you put dressings and cheese and croutons and all that kind of stuff on there, it can definitely pack on the weight. But I was just like, oof. It's kind of odd that I'm like going, I need to take a diet from salad.
I need to chill.
You can.
I went too crazy with this salad.
My pants all the time. I've been gorging on salad.
You would be horrified the way I make a salad sometimes, because
I can
there's
imagine,
we were dressing people.
Sure,
We grew up sauce and dressing people. We don't
It's
know
like
any
a
better.
bowl of dressing with a little bit of lettuce.
A salad without dressing, it's like walking out of your house naked to me. It's I don't like it.
All right, Bird, what you got on your mind today?
On my what?
Mime.
Thank you. I want to thank the good people out there in the mime community. I'm getting random emails and messages of people who practice the art of miming in KVJ Nation. There's a lot more mimes out there, and pun intended, we're not talking about it.
They don't speak up.
Yeah, they're not speaking up, but
you got to speak for them.
Well, people keep asking me why I'm dressed as a mime. It's just it's it's my calling right now. It's something that I feel like I need to do. And I got to tell you, it's great for flexibility. I'm all about, well, yeah, because you have to move. The key about miming is overdoing your expressions because you can't talk. So your expressions are now your communication. Right. So you want someone in the back row to be able to understand what you're trying to convey through big emotion. So if you're sad, you really got to be sad. You really got to show that, you know.
Well, you spoke to me.
Yeah. Like I saw
that sadness.
I tried to give Virginia a flower. An invisible flower.
And then I tried to give him a finger.
She's not the best person to do miming with today. I'm not going to lie.
She seems a little mime resistant.
I thought I was going to get a nut check.
Yeah.
Maybe catch me in 2027. The rest of the year doesn't look good for you either.
Come on, Pumpkin. Let's get this.
She's already canceled Christmas. She's about to cancel a mime.
I don't have time for no mime.
Dude, we're not even in August yet.
I don't have mime for this.
I know. You're losing your mime, and I think there's time. I think there's mime to get it back.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Hard no.
Oh, man.
One text we got, it said, a mind suggestion for Jbird, more stiff and precise with the movements, slower and more structured.
Yeah, they're right.
They're kind of going in, and I think there's
You're
more
too
to come.
loose.
So I first of all, I appreciate any kind of mime notes. I'm taking them.
Yeah, people are watching and giving you notes.
Look,
for some reason.
Give me the critiques. I want it. I want to get better. And like the one mime that wrote me, they said, Jbird, don't quit. Don't quit. See, this is why I need to.
That's why he's better off not talking.
Yeah,
that's why miming is perfect for him.
Emoting on the radio doesn't work great, so I still have to talk a little bit. But they said the first month is the hardest, and that's anything you're trying to learn. But you got to do the work.
For me, the first hour was the hardest. How about you, Virginia?
It's still pretty hard.
Okay.
I can tell, though.
I'm just trying to
for you, Virginia?
Act like I'm into it. Yeah, this is great.
No, I can tell that my mime act is running thin in the studio. I get it, but I told the good people I'm going to be doing the work.
Right around 6:15 a.m., I was like, all right.
Well,
all right.
I'm giving them just a little free entertainment during commercial breaks. And what's wrong with that? Hey, it's a free show.
People are loving it.
And you're seeing my progress.
Right. Yeah.
I'm starting from the bottom up here.
The coaching is sweet that people are giving you tips and helping you out.
Yes. There is. A lot of the instructions just say stop, but I mean, the other ones are.
The ones that say.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to break it to anybody.
Don't read the ones that say jump off the building. Don't read those.
I can mime that, though.
Yes.
I am taking suggestions of sketches I can do or activities.
Ooh, I love that.
Because I want to go into Publix and act like I'm shopping with my invisible cart.
Yes.
And putting sauces and dressings in my cart. But yeah, I appreciate the critiques. Bring it on.
Okay.
I wonder if Publix will put up with that or if they'll ask you to leave.
Oh, Publix has put up with so much more from me. I used to shop as Bertle Juice. Like, oh yeah, I'll take this and I'll take that. And yeah, it was a lot. Yeah,
they know him.
You're poor Publix.
They're like, so who are you this week?
They're used to my act, and it's multiple Publixes.
They're like, oh my gosh, who is that? He's fine.
He's fine.
It's just same guy, different outfit.
Let the man mime. Just let him do his thing. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
All right, Virginia, what do you got on your mind today?
Well, yeah, when you talk about winning stuff, I almost wasn't here today because I got this letter in the mail.
Ow!
$11 million looks like I'm coming into because somebody named Maria Sanicki passed away, and I guess I'm the next apparent heir to this.
Nice.
So
not your husband?
I guess not. I mean, I guess they don't realize it's my married name. He should get it before me, but I mean, here we are. I've got the letter. He doesn't.
We'll take most of the money and just give him $10,000 like we did in that lottery scenario we talked about earlier.
Right.
These things are such a scam, you know. Just as a FYI and a public service announcement, if you ever get email or mail telling you you've won big amounts of money, it's a scam. Please don't do the research. Don't call them. There's like all these phone numbers on here. There's addresses. They try to make it look legit. There's even a website. I went to the website because I wanted to see what was going on this website for this fake law firm at the top here. Mm-hmm. There's misspellings all over this law website. Misspellings, misgrammar. Right. Like, it's just a hot mess. But a letter like this would trick somebody like my mother, who is, in her advanced age, lost all of her sensibilities when it comes to protecting herself. And I'm sure somebody's going to get snagged up in this. And just a FYI, if you've got elderly parents, remind them that this is out there and keep reminding them, because somebody's going to lose money through these stupid things.
Yeah, I just saw a headline, 67-year-old guy lost his life savings in a scam and he's starting over.
Yeah.
At that age.
Everything.
Like employment, like I'm not retiring, I'm working till the day I die.
Lost all your retirement money, your pension, all your future. Like now you've got to go back to work at 67.
Oh, these scams are a mime a dozen. You're looking at the two-time British lottery winner over here. And,
wow.
I don't have a mime to show for it.
I like he's kind of working in miming and some comedy and stuff like this. Might be a whole new act for him.
Well, if you keep encouraging it, it will.
Last week, Virginia's mime puns were on fire. Then all of a sudden, she turned into the Grinch.
I shot my load, dude. I'm moving on.
No, man.
I don't beat a dead horse.
No, you got to. That's my act.
That's what I do.
You beat them into submission.
A dead horse is nothing but submission.
But please don't be mad. But the mime's not going away anytime soon. I hope you know that.
I'm not mad.
Okay.
I know I can't fight it.
Right.
So it's like, I just gotta okay.
You can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
You know what, Virginia, want to throw him off? Come in as a mime tomorrow. He may not know how to act.
I don't. I already recruited Denny. Our sweet Denny's on the mime team, man.
Oh, poor bastard.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. He'll come in tomorrow, not as a mime. We'll all be a mime, and then give him a little taste of his own medicine.
Wow, that's a twist.
Twist right there, Virginia.
I'm not coming in as a mime tomorrow. Is that what you said?
I don't know. We'll see.
He won't do it.
Oh, okay. All right.
By the way, for the people getting on the radio, he's doing mime stuff. So
he's juggling.
Yeah, he's juggling. Yeah. Okay.
Juggling your thoughts. I'm out.
It's mime jokes. Yeah.
Can I leave with you?
Yeah, KVJ, we are the show that does miming on the radio.
Yeah, nobody else is doing that.
No, you're right. Absolutely. And by the way, the Marconi nominations came out. Somehow we did not make it.
Oh,
I know. Look, the mime is shocked.
Whatever. We got the Scott Shannon Award, so the Marconi can shove it.
That's right.
Yeah. Now the mime speaks. Well, everybody's looking for a way to save a little bit of money and get a little something extra because, gosh, I got to tell you, the costs of everything is absolutely insane with what we're dealing with right now. In fact, it has been maybe more expensive in the last 7 years, it feels like, in my entire lifetime. And they say that the numbers are not heading in the right direction. They say food prices in the U.S. have gone up 33% over the last 7 years, which is the biggest jump in grocery prices in 50 years.
We feel it. I mean, if you go to the grocery and you do the shopping for the family, prices are insane right now.
Yeah, they say that just ground beef, for instance, hit $6.82 a pound in June, which is a 79% increase from 2019.
Wow.
Nuts. They've always been expensive, but now it's like buying gold.
Oh, my gosh.
It's insane.
It is nuts. And they say prices for all food are expected to increase by 3.1% this year and by another 3.1% next year.
What the hell?
There's no relief in sight. They say tariffs, increasing transportation, energy costs, a little war in Iran, all kinds of stuff is kind of contributing to it.
The only thing that hasn't gone up, and I don't think it will go up, is Totino's Pizza.
Okay. Yes.
I'd rather eat a shoe dressed as a mime.
But there might be a reason why they're not charging more, which is kind of alarming a little bit. It doesn't go up at all.
They're basically disgusting.
I had one the other night. It was not good.
They've definitely gone down in quality too. And you were already pretty low, Totino's.
They did.
I don't know how you made it worse.
So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, sometimes these restaurants are listening a bit and they're doing what they can. But look, they got to pay the same food prices we do. And then they've got to offset the cost somehow. And so, I don't know what they can do. But there are little things that are possible. And there's a worker at McDonald's who made a viral video now on some of the best hacks. It's getting more food. It's getting it a better deal. It's maybe using the ins and the outs. Here are some of the things she had to say.
If you order fries with no salt, they will come fresh. This is a secret hack to get fresh fries without asking for it and seeming annoying. Coming in at number 2, we got the poor man's Big Mac. You're gonna order a McDouble with no ketchup or mustard, add mac sauce, and add shredded lettuce, and you're gonna get a little mini Big Mac.
Okay.
Hold the lettuce, please.
Yeah. Not today. Not today. No.
Not from fast food.
For like half the price. Number 3 is the multiple order hack. This requires having multiple McDonald's apps and circulating through them, logging out and logging back in, and using your deals all at once.
That sounds like
So I've tried all these hacks. We always talk about these hacks, and I'll go and try to do them, and they never know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, you can't do that. Sorry, no, you're getting the Big Mac the way you want the Big Mac.
I think with these, and the only one they'd have to respond, like when she's saying on the poor man's Big Mac, what you do is you're just ordering standard food
without the ketchup.
Yeah, and then you just get all the stuff and you reassemble it yourself. So they're not required to have to know anything, at least on that.
Number 4, we got the folded and round egg difference. A folded egg is a pre-made egg that we put on the sausage egg McMuffin, while a round egg is a fresh, cracked egg.
Okay.
That's a good note.
I want the fresh cracked egg.
Yes. So that is the rounded one. So, yeah, if you want to get an egg at McDonald's, you want to go with the rounded egg. It's the fresh cracked. Okay. So there you go. There's a couple things that maybe you can do. Now, I've heard that people, for instance, going to other restaurants are like, oh, if you do this, and, you know, people going to Chipotle, like, oh, they give you the extra rice and beans and whatnot. I don't know if that's impressive.
I mean, I don't even know if that's going to happen either. I can just see someone not getting that memo. Like, no, you're not getting extra beans and rice. Yeah. I don't know how it works.
It's all about the mood of the person making the food.
You're right.
If you're in a bad food mood, the person making your food's not putting it together with love. They're just slapping it around.
And if you want to change their mood, take out your phone and start recording.
You ever get somebody who's in a bad mood and they only give you like one ketchup packet? I'm telling you, mood equals more condiments. If you're in a good mood, you get tons of ketchup. Bad mood, here's one sliver of ketchup.
You're right.
I bet there are a lot of fast food restaurants that are telling them to, hey, only one or this or that.
Unless they ask for more.
Right. Yeah, don't give them more than what they need.
Oh, the time where they start charging for ketchup, it's coming.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, there are a lot of things that are out there right now that some people are looking at. In fact, there is a fast food restaurant that has gone viral for the wrong reasons. A Popeyes in Auburn Hills, Michigan, got a bunch of outrage after its self-service kiosk prompted a customer to leave a tip on a $14.92 order placed with zero human interaction. It's one of those ones where nobody did anything for them, and it says, add a tip, a small way to thank the folks behind your crispy, juicy meal. And like, well, screw you. Like, I'm paying the base price for the food. Like, why am I going to pay on top of it for them making it? I thought that's what I paid for the $14.92, is to pay for them doing a great job making my delicious, juicy meal.
Yeah, some of these fast food, they're charging sit-down, kind of like nice-style restaurant prices. I'm like, y'all, I'm in the drive-thru right now. What the heck?
Everything costs more.
Yeah, and look, they're doing whatever they can to try to make it work.
Sure.
They say Popeyes posted its weakest same-store sales in 20 years, down 6.5%, while a major franchisee filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, so they're losing Popeyes all over the place.
Meanwhile, those Popeyes wings are fantastic. Just saying.
Okay. Well, you need to go more often, Virginia. If you love them so much, help out Popeyes.
I don't go enough.
They're like, everybody from Louisiana, come help out Popeyes.
There's one by my house now.
I know. I'm always in that one. You can walk right in and hit that kiosk.
I can tell when you're there because the clouds start to get dark. I see lightning. The witch is here.
Yes.
Ordering giant, huge bags of chicken.
Is that what you get, the wings? Is that pretty much all you get?
I love the wings. I love the spicy dark meat. I love their desserts. I love their fries. I mean, I could just go on and on.
I didn't know how you love Popeyes so much.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you better get a hold of all your Louisianians or Louisianianites or what are Louisiana people?
Coon asses.
Oh, just coon ass.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty easy. If you know that you're from this state, you're a Floridian. think we all have that. That's not very challenging. But when I was talking to Virginia about her home state, and I asked her, so what do you call people from Louisiana? She said coon ass. I'm like, well, are you a Louisianian or Louisianite, or what is that you call them?
There's a town in just outside of New Orleans called Chalmette. And if you're from there, you're called a Chalmation.
Chalmation. See, I love when they have something cool and unique for that.
But it's not meant as a compliment.
It's a derogatory thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you are from Louisiana, it is supposed to be Louisianian or Louisianan. I guess that's how you say it, either way.
It's just so long.
I like the
It
the second one. Louisiana.
Coon ass is easier. Just say that.
Yeah, it doesn't roll. Now, some states actually kind of do that, where they're just like, yeah, it's too difficult, so we'll just go with the nickname. Like if you're from Indiana, do you know what they call somebody from Indiana?
You're a Hoosier.
Yes. Because it sounds better than Indianian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Indianian's like Louisiana. It's too hard to say.
Yeah. If you're from Maine, do you know what you call somebody from Maine?
Maniacs.
That's a great idea. It should be. They're supposed to go, they like to go by Mainer, but I like Maniac better.
Maniacs. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of maniacs up there.
A lot of them are here in Florida.
You're right.
If you're from Massachusetts, what do you call somebody from Massachusetts?
Massholes?
I like that. That's fitting.
Our friend Chip from Little Smiles, he calls all of his friends massholes.
Does he?
Yes.
It works a lot better than Massachusettan.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, come on.
Get
It's
out of
whack.
here. That's so bad.
Or they'll go with Bay Stater. Like, nah, come on.
Even whacker.
You're right. Yours is much better, Jbird.
Yeah.
If you're from Oklahoma, you know what you call that person?
69ers? No.
Wow.
Or no.
What are they doing in Oklahoma?
They're 86ers? Or the 68ers?
That's why you wanted to go there on vacation.
Is it a number? I thought it was like I don't know. I got filth on the mime.
Well, there's 49ers in San Francisco.
I thought they were the Oklahoman.
There's the 76ers in Philadelphia.
No, it's not what I was thinking.
Wait, they're not the 69ers?
I don't know where the 69ers live, Virginia. That's a great question. This mime brought up something to think about. Where are all the 69ers out there?
On the plane where the wind rolls.
I'm sorry.
If you're from Oklahoma, they either go with Oklahoman or just Okie.
Oh, Okie. Okay, I've heard that.
I like a little bit better. Now, if somebody's from Utah, what do you call them?
Utonians.
Okay, what do you think, Virginia?
Utah.
Yeah.
I don't know. A Ute?
Oh, okay. They do have the Utes, which, is a nickname for their football team.
I thought it was like two young kids. Two Utes.
Two Utes? What do you mean, two Utes? If you are from the state of Utah, their nickname for their residents is a Utahn. Utahn.
Okay.
Almost sounds kind of galactic. The Utahns are here from planet Utonian.
Take us to your leader.
To me, you sound like something you put on salad.
Why do you sound like a 1950s robot?
Because I'm old AF, and so are you.
No, man, if it's an alien, that's what they're going to sound like.
What do you call somebody from Connecticut?
Connies.
Okay, Connies. What do you think, Virginia?
Yeah, cut.
A cut?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
A cut?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay. The
cut.
The cutters.
They're Connecticuters.
Okay.
Connecticuters.
Got it.
If you're from Wyoming, what are you?
Sad.
Yeah.
Alone. Drinking a lot of whiskey by yourself.
Drunk. Masturbating.
Just talking to cows all day. And also what Virginia said.
You're a cowboy.
Wyomingite.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is terrible. Yeah, some of these states, it's rough.
And who decided that? Because that is dumb.
Yeah, it sounds like old-timey decisions on all of these. They got to get some current new names.
I guess it's where it lands, I guess. Some of them are just almost impossible. New Hampshire? What do you call somebody from New Hampshire?
Hampsies?
I was going to think I had to do something different.
They say New Hampshireites.
That's terrible.
That is terrible as well. They need to come up with something better.
So when in doubt, just throw the backward "ite" on the word. I don't like it.
It's an "ite." It's an "an." Like from Colorado, you're a Coloradan or a Floridian. They do that a lot. So it's an IAN, an AN, or an "ite" or an ER is basically what it goes with.
I thought people in Colorado were called potheads.
No offense, Denny's.
He is not.
He's not offended. It's
He's
not.
very
It's
proud of
actually
that,
not,
actually.
I don't think it's an insult.
It comes with the territory.
We're going to see how well we know each other here on the KVJ show. And particularly today, we're going to find out, does Denny's know me, Kevin, better than Jbird knows Virginia? That is the ultimate challenge here today. Now, the first question that we have got is, do you think myself, Kevin, and Virginia know the name of the former lead singer of Linkin Park? What do you think? Okay, we're going to write down what the answer is to prove that we do or do not know. Okay, Denny's, what do you think about me?
Yeah, you were a Lincoln Parkonian.
Okay.
Oh, it's a very good
Yeah,
callback.
tiny back.
Denny.
Yeah, I see what you're doing there, Denny's. Gosh, he actually listens to this show.
He does.
It's exciting. I put down Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
Feeling right? Okay. Virginia. Jbird, do you think that she knows?
Oh, boy.
The lead singer, first lead singer, Lincoln.
She does the dirt. Let me take a quick drink real quick.
You're not really drinking.
Oh, boy. I think she does know him not well, so no.
I don't know, judging by that expression.
In all fairness, her poker face gave her answer away. I thought she knew, but she clearly does not. That point belongs to you guys.
I put down Rusty. Rusty trombone.
Rusty trombone.
That's not right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's not.
Yeah. No, Chester
what a
Bennington.
shame.
See, we're going there.
Rusty trombone. What are you, 95 years old?
Close.
Okay, got a musical question again. Do Virginia and I know the name of the person that sang the song Call Me Maybe? Call Me Maybe. What is her name? Okay, got to write that down to prove it. Jbird, what do you think about Virginia? Does she know the name of the person that sang the song Call Me Maybe?
Heck yeah, she does. She loved that song, especially down when we were getting fired in Miami. It was popping back then.
Virginia, what did you write down?
I wrote down Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay, all right. Denny's, do I know?
Kevin has to know, yeah. I mean, that song was ultra famous.
Okay, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay.
All right. Okay, got a point there. We got 2. Virginia and Jbird have got 1.
Damn it.
Don't worry.
Don't you let them beat us.
Silence is key until it's time to make noise.
It's going to be a mime crime if we lose.
Okay, I like it. Get back in that mime frame. I like that.
Okay, Virginia and I, have we ever ridden a motorcycle where we have been the pilot of it?
Ridden or driven?
I guess driven, yes. Driven a motorcycle, yes. Driven a motorcycle. Have we ever driven a motorcycle where we were in charge on the street, an actual bike? Denny's, what do you think about me?
Yeah, I thought earlier you were even talking about how you guys used to ride dirt bikes.
Okay.
So I'd say, yeah, you've ridden a motorcycle. Driven.
Driven a motorcycle. I've driven a dirt bike. I think technically I've never driven a motorcycle.
Like a street legal one. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been on the street on a street legal regular motorcycle. I'm not counting dirt bikes.
On a hog, big dog.
Guys, we're talking about the hog.
That's it. Yeah, something like that. Never done it.
Full throttle. Gotcha.
Jbird, what about Virginia?
She's never drove one, but she's been on a few hogs, but she's never operated the hog.
I've been the girl in the back, and the guy has the T-shirt. If you can read this, the bitch fell off. I've been the bitch, but not the driver.
Yeah, I've been the bitch too.
Okay, all right, you guys tie it up with that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Back in it.
Has myself and Virginia gotten food poisoning twice? Not just once, but if we had it terribly 2 separate times in our life. Jbird, what do you think about with Virginia? She had food poisoning twice.
She's got a pretty ironclad stomach.
She eats a lot of seafood, too.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say she has had it twice. Yeah, you can't dance with the devil that long and not get burned.
Virginia, have you had food poisoning twice?
I think yes, because once I made undercooked chicken when I was a teenager. I poisoned myself and my friend Jennifer.
Okay.
And then another time I did get like kind of sick from oysters, raw oysters.
Yeah. That's got to be a rough go of food poisoning. Aquatic food poisoning?
Didn't die, still here.
Okay, Denny's, we're talking twice. What about me? Have I gotten it twice?
In a lifetime. Yeah, you had to have. I know there's the Rocky Mountain time. I know that for sure. There has to be another time that you've gotten food poisoning. I'd say 2 times, definitely.
Okay. You would think so, but I've not. I think that's the only time I've ever had food poisoning.
And food poisoning is one of those things you've got it.
That's it. Yeah, that's why I would say pretty much a slam dunk. Yeah, I've had some nights where I went out and had like 25 cocktails and I ate a sandwich. I'm like, oh, I definitely have food poisoning.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's definitely food poisoning, guys. Yeah, I ate something bad.
You did it to yourself, drunkie.
Oh, nah, food poisoning.
Yeah, the excuse that was called into work was food poisoning.
Food poisoning on a Monday, you look suspect.
I've said I've had food poisoning 10 times in my life.
The food was gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How many times have you gotten food poisoning, Bird?
Oh, at least 12 times. And that's just what I think I know.
This year.
Yeah.
If there's poison food, he'll eat it.
I
He
will
seeks
eat.
it out.
I love a room temperature.
You like to be a part of the main story.
I like when something's left out for a good, 8 to 11 hours and then eat it.
I'm not going to let everybody else have all this fun with Cyclospora and not me.
Okay, final question here with now Virginia and Jbird in a 3-2 lead.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Has myself and Virginia ever gone fishing? Denny's, what do you think? Have I ever gone fishing?
Definitely. Living in Florida?
I've gone fishing, yes. I don't know, ironically, if I've ever gone in Florida.
Where have you gone fishing?
Back home.
In a creek?
Yeah. I was going to say from the lake.
Well, everybody would know we had a river. And I remember that was the way that I could get out. I hated fishing, but we go out there and drink and smoke. And so I would just sit there and drink and smoke, and everybody else would fish.
So you just basically sat there and was a dirt bag.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's weird to tell my parents, hey, guys, I'm going to go dirt bagging. It sounded a lot better when I said I'm going to go fishing, then I could get out for the whole night and go fishing.
These are the mullet years?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I think I did kind of throw a pole near the water. But what about Virginia, Jbird? Has she ever gone fishing?
Oh, she's in New Orleans. Of course she has. She's got Louisiana trout. She's got gumbo she's caught. Absolutely.
I've caught gumbo.
With the mixings of the gumbo.
I have gone fishing, despite his ramblings of nonsense.
Tell me about your fishing. Where?
So I've done deep sea fishing here in Florida.
Okay.
I've done canal fishing. I've done fishing for crabs. I've done so much.
You ever catch a sheep's head?
No.
Do you even fish, bro?
Okay. All right. It is a 4-3 win. Virginia and Jbird.
Hey.
Time to
Take
juggle.
the dub. Oh, boy. Here goes the mime
Virginia,
again.
jump in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You guys won as a team.
That's why I got to watch KVJ TV.
Yep. We do bonus KVJ for you every single day. So many people listen to KVJ have no idea. We do this thing called the After the Show, where it can go anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes like we did yesterday, just talking about stuff we don't get to on the regular show, a lot of your emails, sidebar conversations, other stories. It's like a whole other show that's going on here. A whole new world of KVJ. And you can actually watch it live every single day. It's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. And you can get it on demand anytime you want on YouTube and Spotify. In fact, we got an email from one of our KVJ Spotify viewers today. You can actually see what is happening there on Spotify.
Nice. We're allowed to get a little bit more naughty, too, so it's more fun.
Yeah, and sometimes people forget that they're on the regular show. People have been observing that Virginia's mouth has been a little bit loose today, so we got to get her off to the after the show pretty quick because her language is getting, the barriers are kind of slipping a bit.
Conditions are right for a Virginia storm, and I'm scared.
Yes.
I am boarding up.
Right. So
well, it's hurricane season.
Get her to the curse approved after the show pretty quick, where she loses her FCC license. Before we get there, though, Jbird, if you would please wrap up what we call here the regular show with your thought for the day.
Silence is not empty. It's where your next great idea, your deepest truth, and your strongest self have been waiting for you. Silence.
Okay.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.